Yo, 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 yo. How are we doing, everybody? How is it going? Come on, Niners. Good to be back. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Great to have everybody here. 49ers Jaguars. This ought to be a good one, folks. I'm looking forward to this one. How are we all doing today? Good to see everybody here. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's go. Let's go. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? Is that coming in okay? Oh, man. Pumped up. Let's go. 49ers Jaguars. This is going to be a good one. So let's see who we got in the house. Tommy is definitely reiterating the fact that we suck, which we have sucked in the last month or so. Bang, bang, Niner gang. What's up? What's up, Christian? How we doing? Best sports franchise in history. I'm totally up with that. I totally agree with that. Bang, bang. Let's go. Let's go, Chua. Drew's in the house. We got a whole bunch of people here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait. Niners, Jaguars, baby. This ought to be a good one. We got to rebound. We got to rebound. You know, we got the bye week. To me, the bye week came at such a good time. We needed the bye week probably as much as like any team in the NFL needed a bye week. If we're being honest with one another. All right. Yeah, thank you for, I'm good to be back. Tracy Stevens in the house. Master Spin. Yo, yo, yo. No backflips after touchdowns. Yeah, my back was a little bit messed up there for a while, but we're back. We're doing our thing. We're rocking and rolling. We are, 10 minutes or so away from kickoff, so we're looking forward to it. Niners, Jaguars, and this is a massive game for both teams. 49ers, of course, 3-game losing streak, but if we can get the win here, we move to 6-3. Then we have a winnable game next week against Tampa Bay, and then we play 3 super important games: Seattle, Philly, Seattle, which is just crazy. But I do have faith. I think that, the bye week came at a good time. The bye week, I think, kind of came at a bad time for the Jaguars. They had 5-game winning streak. They have great momentum, and then bam, bye week. So we'll have to see. Of course, we want to see the defense be a lot better. They've been pretty bad, to say I think you could, fairly say. But we got things to work on. But I do have faith that we can turn it around. So. But how's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling out there? Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna avoid the backflips. I'm just so disappointed in the run defense, says Tommy. Yeah, I think you're right. The run defense hasn't been great. If we're being honest, could be a lot better for sure. That's like one of the big things that you have. Like a number of people like David Lombardi and a lot of people kind of pointing that out, that if we fix that, because so often in the last few weeks it's been, 1st and 10, it'll go to 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4, and that's just so difficult for any defense to try and defend, especially on a consistency basis. It's so difficult. So I would like to think that we get some stops early on, and then allow Chase Young. Let's see how Chase Young does in his first game with the 49ers. That is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Christian says, shout out to his daughter. Been killing it in soccer. Made some boys look silly. 9-0 in soccer. Holy moly. That's basically winning 50-something to 0 in football. That's just a demolition right there. Shout out to Christian's daughter. Killing it. Doing some great things. That's awesome. Crazy guy, born in El Paso, Texas, maybe doing this new thing called Spanish lessons. Okay, I'm down with that. We could all learn a little bit more Spanish. Freaking Seattle need to beat those clouds. You're right. Yeah, you're right. That's going to be that's a 3-week period where we play Seattle twice. Massive, just massive for the team. If we want to, first things first, we want to claim the division. But then also, we have Philadelphia sandwiched in between the 2 Seattle games. And I still think that there are opportunities for us to maybe get even the number 1 seed. Philadelphia, although they've been playing pretty well and they've been winning a lot, they have a really tough stretch of games. They're on a bye week this week. Let's see. Jesus says Jags are still young, still learning on the job. They are somewhat. Yeah, I think they are. But, I mean, they've won 5 games in a row, the longest win streak in the NFL right now. They're playing well, and they have playmakers all over the board. Josh Allen, their edge player, he's 9 sacks on the year. That's just crazy. He's been really good. They've been making plays. They have one of the better turnover margins in the NFL. They have playmakers all over the offense. So, yikes. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. That's not going to be easy. That's for sure. That's for sure. Still crazy, I see. Welcome. Let's go. Tommy says Oliver has a favorable matchup today. Big, not fast receiver. Yeah, that's the guy that Oliver matches up with best. I mean, we just know his speed isn't there. That's why I'm hoping maybe next week we can get Sammy Womack back and maybe he can play some slot, or else he can play on the outside and you move Lenore onto the slot. We just need to mix it up. The good thing is I'd like to think that we were able to look at everything that's kind of gone wrong the last 3 weeks during the bye week and come out and try and fix it. And typically the last few seasons, the Niners have done a lot better in the second half of the season compared to the first half. So in that sense, I think we do have to be pretty happy. Glad to finally see the pairing that we missed out in 20. Yeah, Bosa and Chase Young. I'm really curious to see, because look, the sacks haven't been there nearly what we would have expected. You bring in Chase Young, you still have Randy Gregory. Man, we got to get some pressure. Force him into some mistakes, force him into some bad decisions, turn the ball over, make things happen. That's what we got to do. Ozzy says, what's up, Shifty? Good to see you. Good to see you too, Ozzy. Great to have you here, buddy, as always. Tracy, Jesse Hart, my faithful Niner. Love you. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Give me money. Yeah, dinero. Mas dinero, more money. And then we have Crazy Guy. Remember when speaking Spanish, always roll your R's. I think that's not always the case, but I think usually. Drew says, best version was by the Flying Lizards. Wait, what are you guys talking about? I have to go back and see that. Jags Stadium is ugly. How awful is NFL to watch, especially NFC? Yeah. Trent's not 100%. Trent is starting though, right? I would think that Trent's going to start, no? But yeah, I would assume that Trent Williams is starting the game, right? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Roll the double R. Yeah, that's what I thought when it comes to Spanish. You roll the double R, not all the R's. But we're super stoked. We're only a few minutes away from kickoff. 49ers, Jaguars. Look, the Jaguars, 5-game win streak. They started 1-2. They went to London after that. They won 2 back-to-back games in London. They come back 3-2, and they've just been winning. It hasn't always been pretty or easy, but they've been just getting wins. And this is what the Niners, we need to do. If you look at it, and they're showing I think some of the clips that you're going to see, it's like talking about the points per game the last 3 weeks has halved. We were averaging over 33 points a game the first 5 games. Now, 17 points a game on offense. The offense has to be better. How do we do that? Get the run game going. We got to get the run game going because we have not been able to do that for the longest time, it feels like. Roll the double R, not normal. Yeah, you're right, Christian. And then Lion. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. How are you? Curious to see how you're doing. Jacksonville. Yeah, that stadium it's okay. I mean, look, we have Levi Stadium, so we can't really talk. That stadium, I think, is okay at best. Considering how new it is and considering how much it cost. But, yeah, the Niners, look, I want to see the offense roll. I think we need to be a lot better offensively. You know, just getting the run game going. Put ourselves into those good positions. We haven't been able to do that. You know, we haven't been able to do that. Like with The last, 3 games we've just been, you run it on first down, then it's 2nd and 10, 2nd and 11. We haven't been good, if we're being honest, running the ball at all. And that's just something that's so odd for like a 49er offense under Kyle Shanahan. Drew says, Shifty kills me. You didn't get that reference. Give me money. Flying Lizards also by the Beatles and Barrett Strong. Wait, Barrett Strong was. Barrett Strong, did he do The Best Things in Life Are Free? I think he did that one. Wasn't that Barrett Strong, if I'm not mistaken? I could be wrong, but let me know. We're at 2804 subscribers. So want to see, guys, feel free to share this all over social media. Do all the good stuff. You know how we do it. Let's see how we are doing when it comes to likes. Keep me updated on the likes on the stream, everybody. Always love seeing that. 04 subscriber. Need to turn that off. And we have, let's see, in the likes department, we are at, let me just full screen this. 17 likes. Let's go. 17 likes. That's Emmanuel Sanders likes. I can dig it. Let's go. Kickoff's going to be happening shortly. Looks like Trent Williams is playing. No Aaron Banks. John Feliciano is going to be in at left guard. Something that Kyle Shanahan, I guess, has said is that Feliciano was kind of planning on getting more time anyways. So Thomas Tyson, give me give me money. Yeah, I like that song, Drew. Jim Waffle, let's go Niners. Hell yeah. Bebop Jones, good to see you here. Steve-O Smith, great to have you here. Thomas Tyson says, okay, Big Dog, I'm sorry about talking bad about Brock Purdy. I was just warning the team of our problems. No, we're good, man. We're good. Look, I'm all good with banter and back and forth and a little bit of trash talk. When it comes to even talking with one another, you just don't want to get personal. That's the whole thing. Cowboy Bebop Jones rolls off the tongue. Kyle said Feliciano should get more playing time today, which is good. Unfortunately, I think it is at left guard, not right guard, because Burford is kind of terrible. He hasn't taken the step that I thought he would, and that's a problem. I really thought that Burford would have taken a massive step forward, as well as maybe even Aaron Banks too. Maybe even Aaron Banks, I would have thought, because I thought he was good in last season, but I thought he would be. He's been good this year, but I would have thought he'd be like, okay, we're talking potentially Pro Bowl caliber type guy, and he's had some good games, some not so good games. Money was originally done by Barrett Strong, and the Beatles covered it. Best version was by the Flying Lizards, though. Yo, Kato, good to have you here. What's up, Robert Keller? Great to have you here. Burford has so many penalties. That's for true. Nothing says, I think that was the Beatles. Bang. Why would an away game be early? Because we're playing on the East Coast. Well, Florida, yeah, kind of. I've missed your stream, says Kato. Yeah, I missed being here for, so the Niners were on a bye week last week, and I was thinking about doing a game, but I saw the games that were on that I could have done, and they were trash. So, it was just not even worth it. I think the two options for games that I could have done were, who was it? It was like Bears and no, it wasn't Bears. It was just like two really bad games that I was like not even going to bother. And it was like Panthers, Colts. Oh, just awful games. But anyway, we're back. We're doing our thing. Steve Wilkes on the sideline. Yeah. Tomorrow is mañana. Problem isn't Brock. If the team is hitting Brock. Yeah. Well, the problem is the fact that we just haven't been able to run the ball. That's my issue. We haven't been able to run the ball. So, but we are here, guys. We're starting. The Niners kicking off to the Jaguars. Kick is away from Jake Moody. And it's going to be a touchback. So the Jaguars are going to start the game with the ball. Trevor Lawrence coming out. Jaguars in their all teal uniforms. I wasn't able to 2 weeks ago, the Bengals game. My back. I had really bad back pain. So I was just in bed. Last week, Niners on a bye week and just a lot of bad games on that I couldn't stream. But we're back. We're doing our thing, folks. Great to have everybody here. Tommy, Christian, Calvin, Steve-O, Thomas, David, B. Let's go. Great to have everybody here. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars at their own 25-yard line. Lawrence in the shotgun, back to his right. Snap is away, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right. Going to be chased by Fred Warner, throws it away, incomplete. And good start for the defense. Fred Warner chasing him down. Chasing down, being a little bit aggressive here. Chase Young is the starter at defensive end. 5-man front. Yeah, you're right. Drew says he's had severe back pain. Honestly, Brendel scares me too. Yeah, that Bengal game was so frustrating because the defense was just couldn't get a stop at all. And then the offense just turnovers at the worst time. All right. 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Lawrence in the shotgun. Back to his left. 2 receivers up top. Receiver and tight end down low. 5-man front. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Does throw it. Going to be caught. Pickup of about 4, maybe 5 yards. Fred Warner onto the coverage. Bryant Culp in the house. Thank you. Yeah, smash the like button, everybody. Would be greatly appreciated. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 5. Conrad is watching from Guyana, South America. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Why hasn't Kyle re-signed Robbie Gould? Well, Jimmy Ward is with the Texans, so we'd have to trade for him. 3rd and 5, big 3rd down here. Can the Niners get off the field to start the game? Lawrence and shotgun, back to his left. Snap is away. He's got time. He's running out of time. Get sacked. Get sacked. Let's go. Those are the sacks that we needed. Let's go, defense. Come on, Eric Armstead, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Eat it up, Armstead. Big time play. Good coverage downfield. There was nothing open. Lawrence sacked. Punt is away. Taken at the 35 by Ray. Ray's got some... Wow. Gets up to about the 43, but Ray took a shot there. Holy smokes. We got the sack. Niners, we now have the ball from 3 and out for the Jaguar offense, and Niners defense come into play. We're on about the 43. Man, Ray was running just, I think he hit into his own guy or something. 1st and 10, San Francisco. After the 3 and out forced, Brock Purdy in the shotgun. McCaffrey to his left. Juszczyk is out there. Let's go. Let's go. We're at the 43. Debo in motion. Snap is away. We're going to hand it to McCaffrey at the middle. McCaffrey, good yards on 1st down. 5-yard pickup on 1st down up to the 48-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. John Feliciano in at left guard. Trent Williams is starting. Trent Williams is starting at left tackle. For just so you all know. Let's go. Let me know, guys, how's the visuals? How's the audio coming through? Am I too loud? That's probably the case. Am I not loud enough? Let me know. 2nd and 5, Purdy in shotgun, Debo in motion. Juszczyk to his left, snap is away. Going to fake the handoff to Debo. Purdy's going to throw it. Caught! Christian McCaffrey, 1st down to the Jacksonville 43. 1st down, 49ers. Let's go. Let's go. Cato says Armstead quietly having a great season. I think he's been good. I don't know about great, but I think he's been good. Love seeing 71 on the field. Oh, I love seeing Trent Williams on the field. He's one of the best, most athletic, crazy players in the NFL. 1st and 10, San Francisco. We are at the Jacksonville 42. Purdy and shotgun, McCaffrey to his left. Debo in motion. Snap is away, looking to throw. Going to throw it, lobs it out. George Kittle, 1st down inside the 20, down to the 12-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. Great start. Nice little throw there by Brock Purdy. Just lobs it over. George Kittle picks up about 30 on the play. George Kittle, baby, let's go. So tough to bring down. Gets down to about the 12. 1st down, 49ers. Jacqueline says audio's okay. Big time. 1st and 10 from, they're going to call it the 13-yard line. Purdy behind center. Werner in motion. McCaffrey the lone back. Fakes the handoff. Purdy rolls out to his left looking. Purdy's looking, throws it. Touchdown, Brandon Ayuk! Touchdown, Brandon freaking Ayuk! What a throw! Brock Purdy! Let's go! Let's go! Ayuk 4-7! Let's go! Touchdown, 49ers! Steve-O Smith, do me a huge favor. If you could just wait about 4 or 5 seconds before calling out the play. I know I'm behind. I'm 100% behind, but you are way ahead of me. Good seeing you too, Fest Live. Always great to have you here. What a throw from Brock Purdy to Brandon Ayuk. Here comes the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it's perfect. Drilled by Jake Moody. And what a start. It doesn't get any better than that. Defensively, you force a 3 and out. Offensively, you move the ball effectively down the field. You put up 7. Remember, obviously, we will get the ball to start the second half. Doesn't get much better than that. Ayuk. Man, what a great drive. What a great start to the game. John Reed gifting a membership, and it goes to Fest Life. Let's go. Let's go. When he threw that, Ben says when he threw that, my first thought was, oh no. Yeah, I was like, ooh, I wasn't crazy about the throw initially because there was just players all over the place, kind of threw it across his body, but it worked out. Cato says great for Armstead, not great in terms of DD. I'd agree with you on that. But a huge shout out to John Reed gifting the membership to Fest Life. Fest Life via John Reed. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, John Reed. Let's all welcome Fest Life to becoming a member. And let's change the memberships right here. We're up to 23. Remember, we are just killing. What a start to the game, everybody. It doesn't get any better than that. 2806 subscribers. So thank you also to the 2 new... whoops, I didn't mean to move this. Thank you so much to the 2 new subscribers as well. Greatly appreciate that. That really helps out the channel. So thank you so much. What a start for the 49ers, though. You force a 3 and out. You get a sack. You go down. You're running the ball pretty well. You're throwing it all over the place. Brock Purdy looking comfortable. It's a dream start. An absolute dream start. John Reed is him. Let's go. Thank you, everybody. And thank you all for being here. Love it. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Shame me into paying for my own membership, says Drew. And can we get a turnover? Now, that would be a big deal, too. But what a great start, guys. I mean, we got pressure on the quarterback. We're able, look, we ran the ball a couple of times. We got good yards. And then Brock Purdy looking confident. Great throw to George Kittle down the sideline. What a crazy touchdown throw, though. I'm stunned that Brock Purdy threw that. And I'm like, Kyle Shanahan was probably like, ugh. Like, when he threw that, there was like 2 guys in front of him. I can't believe that Purdy threw that. Like, in hindsight, I'm like, that was maybe not a great decision, but it somehow worked out. So 7-0 49ers. There's 11:34 left in the first quarter. And Reba Johnson, shout out to Reba out in Massachusetts. I want to see Niners use their depth like Jordan Mason. I'd love to see that. We got John Reed. There we go. We got Lisa Marshall in the house. Let's go. Go Niners. Beat them Jags. You're absolutely right. If the Niners, we need to get back into doing what we do. Strong defense. Let's play good football on offense. Run the ball effectively. That's what I want to see going forward. I wasn't crazy about that throw by Brock Purdy because we've had turnovers in the red zone. It worked out, but yikes, that was crazy. First and 10 for the Jaguars from their own 25 after the touchback. Lawrence and shotgun back to his left. Hands it to Etienne. Etienne's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. And nice defense there by the 49ers. A couple of players, Dre Greenlaw, Cleveland Farrell in there on the stop. Good job there on first down. Purdy at Iowa State was the king of, oh no, oh yes, the Iowa State Cyclones. We have 82 people watching. Guys, like the stream. Feel free to share it on your social media as well. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Second and 10 for the Jaguars. Chase Young is out there on the field. Newly acquired from the Commanders. Second and 10, Lawrence and shotgun. That's going to be a free... Oh, will it be a free play or a false start? Hopefully it's a false start and it'll back him up 5 yards. But maybe the Niners went offside. JP Mason had a nice stop on special teams versus Bengals, and that's all Kyle let him do. Yeah. False start. Back him up 5 yards. Second and 15 coming up now for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm a Niners fan when I was, since you were 10 years old. Wow, nice. Reba says, been here since last season. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I love anyone who comes on in, hangs out, contributes to the chat and everything. We're having a good old time. Go Debo. So second and 15 after the false start. Lawrence and shotgun back to his right. Two receivers bunched up together on top. Two receivers down low. Niners... Quick throw, going to be a pickup of about 5, which will make a 3rd and 10. Lawrence, just quick throw to Evan Ingram over the middle. Hufanga, and that's one of the guys I wanted to have a big game. Talanoa Hufanga makes some big-time plays. That's something that he's been lacking compared to last year. Couldn't agree more on that decision about the throw. I wasn't crazy about the decision to throw it by Purdy. It was first down in the red zone. I mean, it worked out, but jeepers, you know. Does Chase Young start standing up? Not always. Chase Young is on the field now. Niners showing pressure. 3rd and 10. Lawrence and shotgun. Etienne to his left. Play clock winding down. Lawrence trying to change the play. And they just gets it. Kind of gets up. Gets sacked. Gets sacked. Hargrave and Bosa. Let's go. Let's go. Sack 49ers. Lawrence tried to change the play at the last second. Left him with no time. Was going to do a quick pass out to the receiver. Nothing open. And it's Bosa and Hargrave. You got to give that to Hargrave, I think. And Chase Young in on there too. So 4th and 15. Big time play right there by the Niner defense. Punt is away. Ray's back there. Takes it at the 29. Makes a man miss up to the 35, up to the 38-yard line. Niners, we are going to have the ball back, and we forced 2 3-and-outs. The defense couldn't get a stop at the last 3 games, and now we're actually making things happen. Where was this defense against the Bengals and the Vikings? Love to see it, though. Love to see it. Wow. Is it a touchdown for... Yeah, defensive touchdown for the Ravens over the Browns, and the Steelers scored a touchdown against the Packers. The Bengals against the Texans, they keep doing their thing, and the Bengals are arguably the hottest team in the NFL, along with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's go, says Tommy. Shanitria, let's go. NASCAR package, love it. Love it. Let's go. Let's freaking go, Niners. Come on. Come on. I like Jacksonville's strategy of not blocking anyone. Yeah, it's an interesting strategy. We'll have to see if it works. Special teams playing better. Yep. Beige Noir's in the house. Let's go. We were exhausted. I guess, yeah, great job by this Niner defense is just coming out playing. I think that they probably heard all the criticism over the last couple of years, the last couple of weeks. They just heard it and they're like, no, we got to come out. Steve Wilkes calling some good plays, players making their plays when they need to. We're getting pressure. Love to see it. And now we got to keep it going with the offense. Looking like that Pittsburgh game, says Christian. Yeah, geez, I hope so. That would be awesome. Lisa is a big Niners fan. Love it. Why do 49er fans pronounce it Bengals instead of Bengals? I think it's Bengals, right? Bengals, right? Isn't that how you say it? Bengals? Not Bengals. The Bengals were like a 80s pop band in the 80s. Well, yeah. Shanitria says, oh my God, you said my name correctly. Well, thank you. I try. For how it's spelt, I think that makes sense for how you'd pronounce it, but I'm guessing a lot of people. So my actual name, people butcher it all the time. So I feel you on that. Make a statement and get 14. That would be awesome. Angel Hernandez, let's go 49ers. Let's go. We got 94 people in here, guys. Let's keep that rocking and rolling. We're at 2806 subscribers. Guys, if you are new to the channel, subscribe. Yes, Beige Noir, walk like an Egyptian. And the Bengals did Manic Monday, and then they did a couple of other ones. I also liked the Go-Go's. So it's 1st and 10 here for the 49ers. We're at our own 38 after the return. Purdy and shotgun. They are going to fake the handoff to McCaffrey. Purdy's got time. Throws it downfield. Caught Brandon Ayuk down to the Jacksonville 40. Let's go. Let's go. Walk like an Egyptian. Interesting strategy, Cotton. We'll have to see how it turns out. Great. Well, actually, the ball came out a little wobbly, but nice throw regardless. Great catch by Ayuk up to the 41 of Jacksonville. Purdy behind center, 8.5 to go in the first quarter. Purdy behind center, McCaffrey in the backfield. They are going to hand it to McCaffrey off the right guard. McCaffrey making guys miss. Gets about 9-10 yards on the play. Let's go. Let's go, Christian McCaffrey. Nice run. Will they give him the first down? Good blocking up front there. Burford had a nice block. Good job by Burford on that one. Shifty, you're close to 3K. Closing in on it. I'd love to hit 3K this season. That would be awesome. Nice play, Christian McCaffrey. 2nd and 1. Brock Purdy behind center. McCaffrey in the backfield. Kittle's out there. Checking Ayuk up top. Debo down low. Now Ayuk motions down. They hand it to McCaffrey. Gets about maybe 3-4 yards, but it's a first down. 49ers inside the 30 of Jacksonville. Down to about the 27-28 of Jacksonville. Nice pickup. Nice pickup. Tommy says, Ayuk putting on a clinic. You're dead right about that. Lisa says, love the Niners. Hell yeah. And play your game, Niner, says Beige. You're totally right. I'm liking the way that the D at Tennille. Great to have you here again, Tennille. Defense is looking really good so far. Let's keep the offense rocking and rolling. 1st and 10 at the Jacksonville 29. I formation. Debo's in the backfield. Kittle in motion. Pitch it up top to Debo. Debo makes a guy miss. Ends up getting about 2 or 3. Debo Samuel in the backfield. Great to have Debo back, by the way, too. Great to have Debo and Trent. Big Trent back as well. Interesting fact, Bengals recently reunited and rewrote Walk Like an Egyptian to be more equal and fair to the entire band. Cool. I like the Go-Go's as well. All right, 2nd and 8. So it was a pickup of 2 on the first down play. 2nd and 8 at the Jacksonville 27. Purdy's looking to throw. Jacksonville bringing pressure. Purdy does throw it. Incomplete. Looking for George Kittle. Had to throw off his back foot. There was some pressure there brought by Jacksonville. And so good, solid defense. 3rd and 8 here. Got to be a little bit careful now how we play this. You want to be aggressive and get the first down, but you also, if you can't take a sack here, because you're in field goal range. Niners playing like the Jags owe them money, says Peter. I like that. Drew, I listened to one of your competitors while you were off, and believe me, you should have more than 3K. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go, Debo. 3rd and 8. Purdy and shotgun. Back to his left as McCaffrey. Snap is away. Throws it to the side. Caught by Jawan, but he's going to be shy of the first down. I don't know if he got I think he was shy of the first down, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I think he was maybe a yard shy. Jay Frank says, I love the Misfits. Let's see this, because this is going to be close here. Does Jawan reach the ball? That's really close. That is really close to a... They're going to give him the first down. Wow. If I'm the Jaguars, I maybe challenge that, but they get the playoff. Quick pass out to Debo. Debo makes a guy miss, gets about 6-7. It's for... Yeah, they gave him the first down on that. I think... Yeah, Jawan didn't necessarily reach, but I think when he stepped out of bounds, the ball, it would have been really close. And the fact that they gave them the first down... I mean, if I was Jacksonville, I maybe would have challenged it, but, you know. Lisa says, you got to win this game because Eagles is not going to playoffs without us being in there. We got to win. Yeah, we have to. I mean, because if we can win this, if we can go to 6-3, then we have a big game against the Buccaneers. So, you know. Purdy and shotgun now, 2nd and 4 at the Jacksonville 14. Looking to throw. Purdy dancing around the pocket, dumps it off, looking for McCaffrey. But that play, there was really not a whole lot doing. 3rd and 4 from the Jacksonville 13 coming up. Big Wave. Big Wave, and Big Wave is the man. He's gonna be mailing me an awesome present, which is so cool. Hey, Shifty, excellent play. I'll be mailing that ball Tuesday. Tommy from Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, one of the most beautiful places in the world. Thank you so much, Big Wave. You are the man, Tommy. Appreciate it. Positive, come on. 3rd and 4. Purdy, shotgun, McCaffrey to his left. Ayuk alone up top. Now Debo motions up top. It looks like it's going to be more of a zone coverage here for Jacksonville. They're showing blitz. He was offside. That's a free play, 49ers. It has to be. Purdy gets sacked on the play back at the 20. But there was a Jaguar player offside, no? There was a Jacksonville Jaguar player was... I want to see that again. I mean, I'm glad that Purdy didn't throw it because that would have just been... I thought it. You could see the... You guys see the Jacksonville defensive tackle? Debo kind of open in the end zone too, but okay. I thought it was a free play, but it wasn't apparently, so that's a bit crappy. So it's a field goal attempt. Moody up, and it is good. Yes, it is good. So it's going to be 10-0 49ers over the Jaguars with the good field goal. But I really thought that the Jaguar player kind of went early. And that was the 3rd and 4. I think that should have been a first down. But, you know. So they gave it to us. Yes, San Fran about to show that they still the team to beat. And remember that the Jaguars on a 5-game win streak, one of the hottest teams, if not the hottest team in the NFL. Stepped out, positive yards. What you got on my dirty grind? Let's go. Purdy's out routes look really good so far. Solid, I would say. J. Frank Parnell, he likes the adolescents. I love the adolescents. I saw them about a year and a half ago, maybe. They were really good. I like Kids of the Black Hole is such a good song. Creatures is another song I really like. Lisa says, yeah, we got a Fly Eagles. Yeah, December 3rd, massive game in Philadelphia. The somewhat good news is that when we play the Seahawks the week before, we actually play, it's Thanksgiving. So we actually will have a few extra days of rest. So that's some good news there. Almost looked wide. It did. That's why I kind of hesitated for a second to be like, let's change the score. Moody shaving years off my life. You said it, Cato. You said it. We have 100 people in here, by the way. Let's go. Thank you guys for being here. Drop a like on the stream. Feel free to share it. Subscribe to the channel. Do all the good stuff. We love it. We love to see it. We love to see it. Debo was open, but I think the way I'm kind of glad that Purdy didn't necessarily throw it because I was a little. It just didn't. Debo was open, but I just don't know if Purdy could have got the throw in him. I don't know. It would have been tough. Tommy says they're getting pressure now. Need to make some adjustments. I think we just need to run the ball a little bit more. The running game has been effective. I think we run it a little bit more. If we were the Jags, would we rather not have a bye? Maybe because they lost. I think so. Some water. Ozzy says, good quality H2O. Beige Noir, looking forward to the Thanksgiving food. Hopefully we can eat some turkey on the Seahawks, because I think it's in Seattle, right? Why can't we just get a field goal so we can get moving? We did. Oh, here we go. All right. Thank you so much, Football, for the $2 super chat. And they ask, what do you think the final score will be? The start has been better than I expected, but I am going to stick with my prediction. First off, here's the kickoff taken up to the 23-yard line. Wow, Jamal Agnew looks like he's down. But I'm going to stick with 24-23. I think this is a close game, but thank you so much, Football. Is that Football in Splatoon? My thing kind of cuts off here. But thank you so much for the $2. Let me go and pull this up here because I can't see the full. Football and Splatoon. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. But I think it'll be 24-23. I think it's going to be a really close game, and I'm going to stick by that. Jamal Agnew down on the ground, unfortunately, but for the Jaguars. Hopefully he's okay. But thank you so much to Football and Splatoon clip. There we go. Appreciate that for the $2 super chat. I'm going to say 24-23 Niners. That was my prediction prior to the game, and so I think it could still be the case. Splatoon, that game is pretty fun, actually. I played it a little bit. Not a lot, but I played a little bit. Let me see. J. Frank Parnell, I just saw Devo, 50th anniversary. Wow, there we go. 10-0 final score, Cato says. We're in for the most boring rest of the game ever. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's exciting. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Scores around the league. Baltimore 14-0 over the Browns. Baltimore, to me, the best team in football. But there we go. So it's 1st and 10 right now for the Jaguars at their own 23. Snap is away. Lawrence looking to throw. Running. He picks up about 3 yards with his legs. There was just nothing doing. So the secondary is playing well, or we are just running some coverages that Lawrence just doesn't know what to do with it. So great coverage there by Lenore on Calvin Ridley. And great coverage there too by Mooney Ward. But so nowhere to go really with the ball with Lawrence. He eventually just has to kind of run with it and picks up about 3 yards on first down. So it's going to be we'll call it 2nd and 6. Armstead a little bit slow to get up, it looks like. Hopefully he's okay. Armstead is walking off under his own power, but gingerly, not really needing help. He's walking off gingerly, I would say. And so hopefully he'll be all right. Looked like maybe a right knee or something, but hopefully he'll be okay. Chase Young out there. 2nd and 7. Lawrence in the shotgun. ETN to his left. Snap is away. Actually does hand it off eventually to ETN. Gets another 3.5 yards. So we have a 3rd down coming up for Jacksonville again. Chua says, Shifty, why didn't Purdy throw Debo to touchdown? I think Purdy Purdy was already moving to his left out of the pocket, so he wouldn't have been able to get much on it. But I think Purdy, I don't know. It's a good question. I think he maybe could have made that throw, but just didn't feel comfortable with it. So going to be 40-0 Niners over the Jaguars, says Lisa. That would be sick. So 3rd and 4 for the Jags. Lawrence in shotgun, back to his left. Play clock winding down. They do get it off. Going to be a quick pass and going to be caught. That's a good catch there by the Jaguars. 1st down yardage. And that is Jones. Is that Marvin? No, Zay Jones. That's Zay Jones, I think. Gets the 1st down. Fred Warner on the coverage. And Fred Warner had really good coverage, but just a slightly better throw. And it's 1st down Jaguars. Come on, Commanders. Niners going to be the talk of the town come Monday, says Ozzy. That'd be sick. But it is 1st down Jacksonville up to their 41. Lawrence and shotgun. They are going to hand it to ETN. ETN's going to get maybe 2 yards on the play up to the 43. Cato says, Fred, come on. That was really good coverage, though. Just the ball was just perfectly placed. I think he was already flushed out of the pocket. He was about to get. He was and eventually did get sacked. Nick says, let's get the stop. Let's do it up. Ozzy says, damn. Beige says, come on, secondary. Shanitria, don't let them score. Yeah, let's go. 2nd and 9 or 7, they're calling it. Interesting. They gave him another yard or two than I thought. Lawrence, empty backfield in the shotgun. Niners showing pressure. Nice job, Nick Bosa. Comes off the edge, bats the ball down. Lawrence trying to throw it quickly up top, and Bosa just jumps up, gets his big mitts on the ball, and just swats it down. Great job, Nick Bosa, unblocked. How often do you see that? Tim Jones, not Zay Jones. Thank you, Tim Jones. And a great job there, Nick Bosa. And Eric Armstead is back on the field, so that's good news, everybody. That's good news. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Chase Young, Hargrave, Armstead, and Bosa on the defensive line. Lawrence and shotgun back to his right. Play clock winding down. They do get it off. And Lawrence throws it over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete. No flags on the play. 4th and 7. Good job, defense. Great job, defense. Forcing Lawrence to have to move around the pocket a little bit. Great job there. Great job. Great call by by Wilkes, says Cato. I agree. So we're at minute 40 left in the first quarter. Jaguars lining up to punt the ball away after the incomplete pass on 3rd and 7. Punt is away, and then Ray is going to let it go. It's going to be a touchback. Yes, touchback. I thought maybe that would have been kept in by the Jaguars, but that's good. A touchback. So we will get the ball next drive from our own 20-yard line. Stoked on that. That's excellent news. Good job, defense. Really stepping up big. I really like how the defense is playing. Let's go. Let's go. Stop the Jags right here. Yeah, we did. Yeah, good pressure. So Green Bay scores a touchdown. It looks like Jordan Love to Romeo Dobbs. So that's 7-7 Green Bay and Pittsburgh. And Minnesota, New Orleans 3-3. We're 10-0 over the Jags. Bengals 7-0 over the Texans. Baltimore 14-3 over Cleveland. 10 points every quarter. Let's go. Kimberly back in the house. 49ers got this game. Let's go. Yeah, let's keep it going. That would be awesome if we can just keep doing our thing. Offensively, I'd like to see us kind of run the ball a little bit more. I mean, we've been having success throwing it, so I'm not complaining about that necessarily, but it's really, I want to see us run the ball, get that run game going consistently. Let's go all the way for the touchdown, says Angel Hernandez. So we are going to have the ball. There's just about a minute and a half left in the first quarter from our own 20-yard line. Remember that the Jaguars got the ball to start the game. So when it does come to the third quarter, start of the second half, then we will get the ball. Just something to keep in the back of our mind. Cato says, Ray scares me when he decides to let punts roll versus fair catch versus returning them, but I still like him on the run back. I think he's good on the run back. He's had some issues with fumbling, I'm going to be honest. But I do think he's a good special teams player. That one was a tricky one, but we got lucky there. We got lucky that the ball ended up just bouncing back into the end zone. Jaguar player had a chance to keep it in, but that would have been an amazing play if he could have. But overall, Niners looking good so far. The great thing is to see the defense. The defense has really come out strong in this game. And Lawrence just really hasn't had many places to go with the football. So that's also really good news. Fest Live says, I can use the shifty emojis. Hell yeah. And then Kirk Shields says, Mason, I'd love to see Jordan Mason get some touches. I would, absolutely. Let Mac do his thing. Debo not looking like himself, says Tommy. That's a decent point. I mean, Still just hasn't got into it. I said run the ball more, and they come out empty backfield. Purdy in the shotgun. Snap is away, looking to throw. Throws it. Caught Brandon Ayuk. First down, 35-37. Let's go. 17-yard pickup, Brandon Ayuk. Let's go. Let's go, Ayuk. Ayuk. Nice run. Oh, it's going to be offensive pass interference. Never mind. And that was, Ayuk was super, damn it, Ayuk was like basically pushed the Jacksonville defender. So yeah. Niners have the ball, not Jags. Yep, the Niners have the football. So instead of a big first down to Ayuk, and let's be honest, that was absolutely pass interference against Ayuk, but you can't do that. It was so blatant. That was a good call by the refs. So it's 1st and 20 now from our own 10. Purdy in the shotgun, back to his left. Purdy looking to throw, batted down at the line of scrimmage. He had a lot of pressure. Dwayne Smoot on the pressure. And that's going to be 2nd and 20. In fairness, that was a good call by the refs because Ayuk pushed the Jaguars DB. So now it's 2nd and 20, and all of a sudden, instead of 1st and 10 from your own 37, it's going to be 2nd and 20 from our own 10. So not great. It was actually Fadukasi who knocked the ball down at the line of scrimmage. Purdy in shotgun, trips receivers down low. McCaffrey to his left. They fake the pass to Ayuk, and McCaffrey gets about 4 yards on the play. So 3rd and a mile. 3rd and a mile coming up for the 49ers. And I think this is probably where you're going to see that quick pass to Debo and you try and break a big one. Shooting ourselves in the foot once again, says Beige. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Ozzy Manjarez says, Shifty, can you give a shout out to my son Salem, please? He's 8 and watching with me. Let's go, Salem. Let's go, and let's go, Niners. You got yourself a good dad getting you rooting for the Niners. Let's go. Purdy, empty backfield in the shotgun. Snap is away, and it is a quick throw to Debo. Getting some blocks, and not going to be a first down, but gets a good chunk of yardage back up to about the 23, I would say. So pickup of about 9 or 10, but it is going to be 4th down, and that's also going to do it for the first quarter. So 2nd quarter coming on up. Niners are going to have to punt the ball away, so I'm just going to move the ball up to here now. The 49ers fan club, Shifty with the crystal ball. Yeah, I mean, that's just, we all know the ball should be going to Debo in that case, and it sure was. 49ers fan club says football and Splatoon clips. Love to see it. Love to see it, man. Anyone who's a Niner fan is a friend of mine. Excellent, Ozzy. That's awesome. Shout out to Salem. The next generation of 49er fans. Love to see it. And Ayuk, man. Yeah, Ayuk just, I don't know really why he was so aggressive against the Jaguar DB. I mean, we know how good of a route runner Ayuk is. I just don't think he ever has to do that. And it's disappointing, but I mean, that was a good call by the refs. Ayuk only has himself to blame. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Almost at 3K. Kirk says Debo is still injured. I certainly hope not. I mean, football players are kind of almost always carrying some kind of thing. But we also have a new subscriber, by the way. Let me just move this up here. We are up to 2,807 subscribers. Thank you so much to the latest subscriber. 38-6 says Earl Ingram thinks the score is going to be. Wesley Prince says, let's go Jags. Look, the Jaguars, they were the hottest team in the league. The bye week, I just don't think came at a great time for them. When you have so much momentum and things are going well, sometimes that can just put a halt to it. I do think the Jaguars are a very good team. There's no question they should absolutely win the AFC South, although that's a division that is getting better. I think the Colts are playing pretty good this year. They're 5-5. You look at the Texans, I think in a year or two, the Texans are going to be really good. But Jaguars are a good football team. No question. Hell no, Jags suck. I don't know about that. They have a better record than we do. But we'll have to see. CMC averaging 5.5 yards per carry. Give him the ball more, says Christian. Yeah, and that's before that drive started. That's exactly what I said. I said, I want to run the ball. Then look, you did have a big pickup on first down, but the offensive pass interference brings it all back. But I want to see us run the ball effectively. Just control the clock and just shorten the game. Why not? We're on the road. So here comes the punt from Wishnowski. It's a solid punt taken at the 28 by the Jags, and they actually get a decent return up to about the 44-yard line. 44-yard line. Lisa Marshall says, yes, and we're going to take it all the way down the field and get a touchdown. Tennessee, go nobody like that. Oh, well, Niners are going to win. I hope so. I hope so. Shifty, we need to clean up the mistakes. Yeah, you're right. We do. That's just a bummer of just that penalty. And it was all on Ayuk. It was all on Ayuk. Unfortunately, but it's a good call by the refs. Football says that's only because we got the Browns. The freaking Browns. They should go for it. It's just 7 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Jaguars at their own 43. Lawrence behind center is going to hand it off to ETN, who gets met at the line of scrimmage by Fred Warner. Big time play, Fred. All pro Fred. Let's go. Nice. Rundown Production says, what were my thoughts on the last 3 losses? I think that the run game was decent against the Browns, but the run game in general was non-existent offensively. We couldn't stop the run, couldn't get any pressure on the quarterback, and the offense had turnovers in key situations. McCaffrey fumbled in the red zone against the Vikings, and Purdy threw an interception in the red zone against the Bengals, so you can never do that. And ETN gets the corner, first down ETN, and that's a big pickup for the Jaguars. First down Jacksonville. They get about maybe 15, 20 yards on the run. Kirk says, I need that Montana jersey. Looks like maybe Lenore missed the tackle on the edge there. Damn. Strictly Pashroom says, we have a decent running back room. Use the room. I agree. A big gain there for Jacksonville. Picks up about maybe 17 on the play up to the Niners' 40-yard line. Snap is away. They do a little trickery here. They're throwing it downfield. Christian Kirk! Incomplete, but that's going to be wow. ETN got clobbered there. I'm really surprised they didn't call a flag against Mooney Ward. Kirk, though, they did a little trickery. They hand the ball to a little end around to Evan Ingram. He flips it to Christian Kirk, trying to throw it to ETN down the field, and incomplete, though. Ooh, yikes. Big hit there. Man, come on. Sauce. I got Joe Montana. I got the TV. There we go. 2nd and 10 for the Jags. Play clock winding down. They might have to call timeout here. They don't get it off. And is that going to be either a timeout or a flag? I think it's going to be a flag. Are they going to do the delay of game? Delay of game. Bring it back 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Let's go. I got to find food. I got all the jerseys. I'm not giving it to nobody. Football says, Shifty, I'm going to join the members thing. I love, hey, glad to have you here. Football and Splatoon. That's awesome. Let's go. We came to play, keep up the pressure, Niners. I agree. Let's go. We got to keep that going. And then Dave Thomas says, thank you for providing your play-by-play. Lived in the Bay Area for over 20 years. Can rarely see the games on radio from SF is blocked. 2nd and 15. Lawrence and shotgun, empty backfield. Snap is away, looking to throw. He's got time. Time's running out. Gets sacked. And that's going to... Ball comes out, maybe, I think. Did the ball come out? Did the Niners come up with it? No, I think it's going to be Jacksonville ball. But what happened? It was Bosa and Young. The Ohio State Buckeyes get in there. Both of them get in there for the sack. No fumble, but damn. good. Oh, the ball did come out, but did Lawrence? Yeah, Lawrence still has it, I think. Or no, did Bosa has it? Is that a fumble? Or was he down? Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm looking at so many different things. It looks like Chase Young and Nick Bosa tied. They both got the sack, so they'll probably split the sack. But the ball comes out, but I think maybe he was down. So we'll have to see. But back to Dave's comment, lived in the Bay Area for over 20 years now, live in the Midwest, can rarely see the game. Yeah, I'm glad to be here, man. Glad to be here, doing the commentary and everything. It's one of my favorite things to do. Nothing. Yeah, number 7 needs to watch those hands and shoulders. Nothing. You are correct. I thought that would have been a flag. No question. Win or lose, always faithful. Mentos, the fresh maker. My TV isn't working right now. Really appreciate this stream. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here. Feel free to share the stream, like the stream, subscribe to the channel. We do most of the Niner games here. We're up to 2,809 subscribers, so thank you very much for that. Appreciate you. LOL Ohio. Oh yeah, Ohio State are a good. They're a good program. I think Lawrence was probably down, so I think it's going to be third and maybe 17. They called it a fumble, says Ben. Dude, I think if they called it a fumble, I'd have to see it again because just to see if Lawrence's either knee or elbow was down. Let's see. Dude's head whipped back like a slingshot. Yeah, that was a dangerous hit by Mooney Ward on ETN. Dude's head whipped back like a slingshot. Yeah, it was very dangerous. Okay, I also got Niners black Nike jacket. That's cool. Play-by-play is top-notch. Well, thank you, Christian. Christian's been around here for, 2 years now. It's awesome. Young doing great as a Niner. Yeah, great job by Chase Young. Helped chasing down Trevor Lawrence. Nick Bosa was there too. It's great to see the Niners pass rush really live up to what we expect. This is what we expect the Niners pass rush to look like with the amount of draft picks and, whatnot, money invested in the D-line. This is what you expect pretty much week in, week out. Did they call it is it a first down 49ers? I can see all the guys, the defense is on the sideline. If it is, we're going to get the chain. And also, Strictly Pashun, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. I'm going to add you up to and it is! It's Niner football, 1st and 10 49ers. I'm about to get the chain. 1st and 10, Purdy. Little end around fake here to Deebo Samuel. Deebo's got some moves. Picks up about 5 yards, and we get the chain on because whenever there's a 49er turnover, we put on the turnover chain. Let's go. It was Bosa. Yeah, that's definitely a fumble. It was Bosa who caused the fumble. Let's go. Chase Young and Nick Bosa on the sack. Love to see it. Pickup of about 5 or so. They're going to call it 4 for Deebo on first down with the little fake the handoff end around to Deebo. Purdy, Shock, and McCaffrey to his right. Come on, let's go offense. 2nd and 6 from the Jacksonville 47. Purdy looking to throw. Going to throw it incomplete. Looking for use check. Maybe the defender got there a little early, perhaps. But they're going to just say incomplete. But let's go, Niners. We have the ball 3rd and 6 now from the Jacksonville 47. So we're in an interesting area of the field here because if you pick up 4 or 5 yards, then do you go for it on 4th down? That's a decision that Kyle Shanahan may have to make. Strictly Passion, I will add you to the leaderboard up here momentarily. This is a big 3rd down. Let's go. Let's go. Purdy and Shock and McCaffrey to his left. Deebo Kittle up top. Jennings, Ayuk down low. Snap is away. Jacksonville bringing pressure. Purdy's got to throw it. Dancing around. There's going to be a flag, so it's going to be holding. Purdy does throw it to Deebo for a 1st down, but there's a flag in the backfield. So my guess is that's going to be holding on the 49ers, unfortunately. And that's going to be, damn it. Josh Allen doing his thing. The Jaguars brought all kinds of pressure, so I'm surprised that no one was open. And it's a holding. Ugh, Josh Allen, come on, bro. He just threw himself to the ground. That wasn't even a holding. I don't know if you guys have listened to me through the what? Earl, you're gonna have to say that again. Rory here, aloha. How we doing, Rory? Great to have you here, probably on the road. So it's 3rd and 15 after the holding call on Trent Williams. So yeah, that was a holding on Trent Williams. So Purdy in the shotgun, McCaffrey motions, 4 receivers. Purdy gets hit as he throws. And is that maybe a fumble? Or are they going to call that? Might be a fumble. He might have gotten hit. He might not have actually thrown it forward. They're going to say incomplete, but let's see the replay here. No, that's a throw. That's an incomplete throw. But the Niners are going to have to punt the ball away. That's for sure 4th and 15. They might take a look at it, but that's not a fumble. Purdy hit as he threw the ball on 3rd and 15. So Wishnowsky punts the ball away, almost blocked. And it's going to be let it bounce, let it bounce, let it bounce. Great punt from Wishnowsky. And it's going to be fielded at the 1-yard line. Great job. Great job. Great punt. And Mary Martell, don't think I haven't seen you. Welcome, Mary Martell. Always great to have you here. And we're going to add strictly passion, I'm guessing, but spelt. Strictly passion. Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Remember, guys, like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We have 145 people watching. We're up to 2810 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. Yeah, we got to clean up the penalties, though. Trent Williams called for the holding, and, I think that Josh Allen of the Jags, he really sold that. He really got the refs to believe that was a hold, and I don't think that it was necessarily. But look, unfortunately, and I'm not trying to be negative here or anything, but we're letting the Jaguars hang around. We've had some opportunities, and we're letting them hang around. Here we go with the penalty. It says, Mick E, I'm down, brother. Crashed the truck down for... Oh, yikes, dude. Hopefully you're okay, Rory. Man, that's the most important thing, if you're okay. We coming back to undisciplined ball. Come on, Niners. We only look good in opening drives. Let's get a safety. Yeah, look, Jaguars going to have the ball. Let me move the ball here as well. 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line. So great punt by Wishnowsky, all things considered. Yeah, we had the turnover. It was Nick Bosa. Bosa and Chase Young sacked Trevor Lawrence, and Bosa comes up with the ball, but we couldn't do anything with it, unfortunately. And then Andy Scott's in the house. Rundown first. He says injuries just been hurting us. Yeah, they haven't been great. Hi, Shifty, just got home. Do my eyes deceive me? Are we up 10-0? We're going to stop playing when we get to 17. That's been the trend lately, that once we hit 17 points, we max out. Whereas the first 5 games, we hit at least 30 in every game. So let's get back to how we were doing earlier. Strictly Passion says, my prediction is 30-3. Oh, geez, that would be awesome. Earl says, 3 in the 3rd quarter for Jacksonville, 3 in the 4th quarter. That's all they get, I promise. Wow. I like the confidence, Earl. I like the confidence. Let's get a turnover. That would be awesome. Get a turnover, or let's get a safety or something. That would be sick. I'm watching the Cyclones on ESPN Plus, says Drew. So it's 1st and 10 Jacksonville. There's 12 minutes left in the half from their own 1. Lawrence behind center. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to get about 2 or 3, maybe 3 yards on the play. Does ETN. So it's going to be 2nd and 7 coming up. And Christian says, not taking advantage of that fumble recovery was a cardinal sin. Yeah, we should have done better, I thought. And we should have run the ball more. Anthony says, hope Kyle can do something other than the first scripted plays. Yeah, I agree. 2nd and 7. Lawrence in the shotgun. Empty backfield. 2 receivers up top, 3 down low. Niners showing pressure. Warner's going to kind of back out of it. Throws it. 1st down, Jaguars up to the maybe 19, 20-yard line. Christian Kirk. And they got a mismatch there because it was Dre Greenlaw in the coverage on Christian Kirk. And that's a tough assignment for any linebacker. So first down, Jacksonville up to about their own 20-yard line. And yikes, 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 yikes. Not great. Less than 11 minutes to go in the half. Lawrence coming out in the shotgun. Back to his right. Does hand it off to the right, and he gets some good yards there. That's a big gain for the Jaguars up to the 35, but there's a flag on the play. So hopefully that's coming back. Come on, bring it on back. Holding offense, bring it back, take it back 10 yards. Let's go. Holding. Is that on Luke Fortner, I think? Holding on to the Jaguars. So the 15-yard gain is wiped out. That was a good run, though, from Jacksonville. But, Hufanga got held there. All right, let's go. Great. Are we going to give up another 90-yard drive? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Come on, let's go. Let's go. 1st and 15, because the holding was 5 yards downfield. So 1st and 15, fakes the handoff, dumps it off, and he's got blockers in front of him, and he's going to get up to first down yardage, gets 16 yards on the screen pass. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Who is that guy, 25 for the Jaguars? Johnson? He's had a good back-to-back really good plays. Interesting play call right there. Just the formation was a little bit interesting. But yeah, we're getting killed on the screens here. Jaguars doing a great job of their offensive linemen getting out to block. It's 1st and 10 Jacksonville at their own 29. And they are going to hand it off up the middle. Gets about maybe 3 yards on the play. Come on, defense. We got to step up. We got to step up. Nice job, Eric Armstead on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Jaguars. I came to a sports bar in hopes of the 49 game would be on, but nope, says Mary. Come on, defense. Let's make a big play here. You got Bosa, Givens, Hargrave, and Chase Young on the defense. 2nd and 8, they're calling it. Snap is away. Little dump off here, and he breaks the tackle. First down. This 25 is killing us. Up to the 45-yard line. Good tackle by Ambry Thomas in the open field, but man alive, we're getting eaten up by these screen passes. Dre Greenlaw couldn't make the tackle. Missed tackle from Dre Greenlaw, and they are on the move. That was a good open field tackle by Ambry Thomas, though. So 1st and 10 at their own 44. Quick little pass out to Christian Kirk, who's going to get about maybe 5 yards on the play. The screen, the Fox is all wrong on their down and distance and everything. Come on, defense. Let's make a big play. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Jaguars. The screen I see, it says 3rd and 4, but that is just not accurate. Yeah, 2nd and 4. All right, let's go. Let's go, defense. Come on. Lawrence in shotgun. Back to his left. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Nice tackle there. Pickup of about 2. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 right now, right around midfield or so. But hopefully now we can get a stop here on 3rd down. Need the pass rush to make a big play. Come on, guys. Let's step up. Let's step up. 136 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. 3rd and 2 at the Niners 48. Definitely in 4-down territory, perhaps. Let's see what happens here. Lawrence in shotgun, back to his right. Chase Young almost went early. Snap is away. Thrown out, caught, 1st down. Makes a man miss, does Christian Kirk. And he gets down in good yards there, unfortunately. Christian Kirk making things happen. Picks up about maybe 15 or so yards on the play. That was a good route combination, and that's just so tough for the defense to stop. 1st down, Jacksonville. Jaguars trying to go for a 99-yard drive here. Come on. Defense got to be better. at the Niner 31-yard line. Missed tackles all over the field. And the Jaguars hand it off up the middle, gets maybe a yard on first down. That's a good job on first down. 2nd and 9. Javon Kinlaw on the stop right there. This is a long drive. This drive started with about 12 minutes to go in the half. There's now about 6 minutes to go in the half. From, let's see, 2nd and 9 from the Niners' 30-yard line. Need a big play here on 2nd down. Need a big play here. Yeah, Tommy, so far you're calling it, but we just need one big defensive play to really throw a wrench in this drive. Lawrence in shotgun back to his left. Snap is away, looking to throw. Dumps it off here, and good job by the defense. They get maybe 2 yards on the play. There is a flag on the play, so we'll have to see what the flag is. It was going to be, and it's going to be against the defense. Pass interference on Mooney Ward, illegal contact, on Mooney Ward. So that's an automatic first down. What? How is that illegal contact? That's a garbage call. How is that illegal contact, though? Unbelievable. I think that's a pretty bad call. That's a rough call against the Niners, I think. 1st and 10, quick pass out here to Evan Ingram. Gets good yards, maybe 5 or so yards on first down. 5-6 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4 maybe coming up for the Jaguars. But I think that was a bad call on Mooney Ward. I mean, that happens on every single play That's crazy to me that they would call that. Feels like our D is better when they only have to defend from a touchback instead of... Yeah, it is a little bit odd, Cato, isn't it? 2nd and 4. Long drive here for the Jags. They hand it off the middle to Etienne. Doesn't get anywhere. Nice job defense. So 3rd and 4. If we can hold them to 3 here, that would be awesome. Feels like Ishi, how's it going? Great to have you here, Ishi. Good to see you. All is well. Doing a lot better now, and hopefully you are all good. That was a nice little step there by ETM, but the Niner defense was super good. Really good job by Lenore. Bosa maybe a little banged up on the play. He's on one knee talking to the trainers. Looks in a little bit of discomfort, but hopefully he's all right. Defense gets a little bit of a breather now. But I'm not really sure. Bosa, he's on one knee. I'm not really sure what's going on. Because he's standing up now. And so we'll have to wait and see. Fingers crossed, obviously, that Bosa is okay. Because, damn, do we need him out there. He's fine, says Beige. Let's go. Yeah, we need him out there. We can't mess around with that. G-Not's in the house. What's going on, G-Not? Yeah, Bosa's good. Bosa's on the sideline. He looks okay. 3rd and 3. Can the Niner defense get a big stop? They've gone to Christian Kirk a couple of times in this situation. So that's the guy you want to keep an eye on if you're the Niner defense. 3rd and 3. 4:30 to go in the half. Lawrence empty backfield in the shotgun. Niners need pressure. No Bosa out there right now on this play. Snap is away. Lawrence looking to throw. Does throw it. Looking for the end zone. Great job, defense. Mooney Ward with a great breakup. Nice job, Mooney Ward. Looking for Christian Kirk in the end zone. But Mooney Ward turns around and just swats the ball away. Great job, Mooney Ward. Great job to get his hand up because that would have been a touchdown otherwise. That's a really good play. That's a good play. So the Jaguars probably going to go for a field goal, I would assume. Yeah, they're going to attempt a field goal. 37-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is. Is that good? It is good, but jeepers, that didn't look good at all. That looked a bit funky right there. So it's going to be 10-3. We are going to get the ball back. And what I'd love to see now, what I'd love to see is the Niners go down, put up points before halftime, and we get the ball to start the second half. Yeah, Mooney definitely made up for that penalty, that's for sure. Jordan Love throwing it deep for another touchdown. That's a good game you have going on. Pittsburgh, Green Bay. So very quickly around the league, Tampa Bay 7, Tennessee 3, Steelers 17, Green Bay 13, Minnesota 10, Saints 3, Niners 10, Jags 3, Texans and Bengals 7 apiece, and Ravens 17, Browns 6. Now let's see if Kyle can dial up some good run plays. I don't want the Jags to get another possession this half, says Christian. You're dead right. What I want now, look, it's 10-3. If we can just hold the ball for the rest of the half, even if we put up a field goal, go into halftime up 2 scores, and we get the ball to start the second half, that would be a pretty darn good scenario. Cato says, not going to lie, I kind of like seeing Wilkes on the sideline talk. I think that's pretty good too. I think in some ways the whole, is he on the sideline or up in the booth, maybe a little bit overstated, but so far the defense, I mean, look, we're against a good Jacksonville Jaguars defense. We're almost at halftime. We've only given up 3 points. So we can't really be complaining about how the defense, not that anyone really is complaining about it, but yeah, in this game, but just saying. We're also up to 2813 subscribers. Thank you guys to the new subscribers. Appreciate that. Let's go. Want to just, oh man, if we can get a long drive, imagine if we got 7 points before halftime and then we get the ball to start the second half. That would be sick. Cato says, not sure it matters for the scheme, but yeah, just for you. Let's go, Earl. Come on, let's go. Shifty, why don't we use Jordan Mason at all? That's a good question. I don't know. I like Jordan Mason a lot. I think he's a good player, Got to give love to D'Amico. He's been doing a great, D'Amico's been amazing in Houston. And there's zero chance in hell I would ever actively root for another team outside of the Niners. But if there's a team that I'm kind of like, when they win, I'm like, good job. I'm like the Texans. Because I'm big fan of D'Amico Ryans. CJ Stroud is awesome. And kind of hoping the Texans can do something. Let's see. Yeah, who you got? Lisa, none of your business. Tommy coming in hot right now. Jeepers. Glad Jags only got, Ozzy, you're right. They only got 3. Kickoff is away. Ray up to the 22, 20. Wow, they actually kind of pushed forward to the 24-yard line. So Niners, we're going to have the ball at the 24-yard line. Let's go. Lisa had been a Niner fan since 79. That's when we drafted Joe Montana in the 3rd round out of Notre Dame. Keep it clean, offense, says Mickey. Yeah, keep it clean, and I want to see us run the ball a little more. So it's actually from the 22-yard line. Purdy and shotgun. McCaffrey is to his left. Snap is away, looking to throw. Purdy is going to throw it. Going to be caught by Juszczyk and gets maybe 3-4 yards on the play. And it looks like there's a man. He's getting up. Slow to get up is Colton McKivitz, though, it looks like. Hopefully McKivitz is okay. 2nd and 6. As long as we score touchdowns, they can score field goals all they want. Hopefully. Yeah, first 2 drives, we got 98 yards and 10 points. Last 2 drives, only 17 yards. 2nd and 6. Purdy behind center, McCaffrey in the backfield. They pitch it down to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's got blockers and Trent Williams. Nice job, McCaffrey. First down. Let's go. Good job. Good blocking. Great to see big 71 Trent Williams out there. A little pitch down to it. And this run the ball. You got Juszczyk with a good block. Trent Williams with a nice block. Run the ball. Love me some Montana talk. Hell yeah, Mary Martell. 2nd best quarterback of all time. Ronnie Lott. Love Ronnie Lott. 1st and 10, Niners. Purdy and shotgun. Debo to his left. Snap is away. Fakes the hand up to Debo. Quick pass down to McCaffrey. Blockers in front. McCaffrey! 50! Down to the 45 of Jacksonville. Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Great to have Trent Williams back out there. Yeah, there's no rush, Niners. There's absolutely no rush. Nice play call. Kyle Shanahan. Let's go. Up to the 44 of Jacksonville goes McCaffrey. And remember, McCaffrey still has his touchdown streak alive, so I want to see McCaffrey get a touchdown. 1st and 10. There's just over 2 minutes to go. We will have to run a play before the 2-minute warning. Purdy shotgun, and we are going to hand it to McCaffrey. Gets breaks tackles and then gets tripped up by an ankle tackle. I thought he was going to break it, but gets tripped up. We're going to be at the 2-minute warning. Pickup of about maybe 5 or 6. I thought McCaffrey broke it free, but then he just got taken out by the ankles. That was a good tackle by 91. Damn it. 165 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all. We're at 2813 subscribers. Man alive, huh? Man alive. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Niners. Let's freaking go. How many TDs for CMC today? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, that's why. Okie dokie. 2-minute warning. Yeah, 2-minute warning, folks. We're at the 2-minute warning here. And it is 10-3 Niners. We are on the move, though. We are on the move. Come on. Let's go, Niners, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Tuning in from work. Good to see you back, says Julian Lewis. Yeah, it's great to be back. Great to be back here with all of you guys. Just a pleasure. An absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. How many TDs for CMC today? I'm hoping he gets at least one. I want to see McCaffrey get at least one. Yes, we need 7 out of the half. I want to see a Kittle and Debo TD. Wow. That would be awesome. That would be sick. Let's go. You're welcome. Tommy just throwing it down. We have 178 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here on this Sunday. Week 10 in the NFL. The Niners on the move with the ball. 2-minute warning, about 2nd and 2nd and 5 maybe coming up for the Niners. All 3 timeouts, 2nd and 5, all 3 timeouts. McCaffrey is on the sideline, and it is Elijah Mitchell who's out there in the backfield. Purdy is coming out behind center. You have Juszczyk, Ayuk, Debo, and Kittle. Mitchell making some guys miss. Gets about maybe 3 or so yards on the play. 3rd down and short. And let's see what the Niners want to do here. 3rd and 2. The clock is winding down. There's 1:40, and the clock is still going. So both teams have all 3 timeouts. So we'll have to see what the Niners, how we're going to play this. Are we thinking we're in 4-down territory? I think we're more than happy to let the clock wind down as much as possible. We're at the Jaguar 37. Purdy and shotgun, McCaffrey to his right. Purdy goes up to the line of scrimmage. Play clock winding down. Purdy's going to be behind center. And he's going to try and get them off. So I think we called a timeout. There's a flag on the play, but did we call a timeout or what happened? I'm not really. Oh, first timeout. So we called a timeout. So there's 1:12 left. 3rd and 2. So Purdy went up to, was initially in shotgun, goes up behind center to try and maybe draw him offside. That doesn't work, obviously. And we called a timeout, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go offense. A minute 12 left in the half. Niners, we now have 2 timeouts left. Jacksonville has all 3 timeouts. We got to get the first down here, though. Got to get the first down. Purdy behind center. McCaffrey in the backfield. I formation now. Use check back there. Snap is away. We hand it to McCaffrey. Gets swallowed up. It fights for it! I think he got real close to it eventually. Initially looked about a yard or 2 shy, but he fought for it. They're going to say 4th down. Interesting. Niners offense is still on the field, though. And I think if you're the Niners, do you maybe let this clock wind down to about 30 seconds? No. Well, someone called a timeout. There's 54 seconds left. Whew. So there was nothing going there for McCaffrey, but then Burford pushing them along, and they got pretty close. I'm not sure exactly where the first down marker was, though. Drew says, I became a fan on the... Oh, I think we know Drew is an Iowa State Cyclone fan. I think McCaffrey got pretty darn close to that first down. Is that what they're looking at? The Jaguars called a timeout. There's 54 seconds, and it's first down. So they actually called a first down, but I think the Jaguars called a timeout when it was initially called 4th down. Interesting. So they gave the first down, 49ers. Let's go. Upon further review. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, offense. Let's go. 1st and 10, Purdy and shotgun. Got time. Throws. Caught McCaffrey. Gets about 8 yards on the play. And there's a flag on the play. I think it's a face mask. That might be a face mask against Jacksonville. That's what McCaffrey's calling for. And that is a face mask. Big time. Give us 15 yards. We were at the 27-yard line. That's got to take us up to about the 12, I think. Yeah, face mask on Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. 1st-round pick a few years ago. 45 seconds to go in the half. Purdy is 9 for 14, 116 yards and a touchdown. That stops the clock. Interesting. We're at the 14-yard line. Come on, let's go. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. 45 seconds to go. Clock is stopped. 1st and 10. Purdy shotgun. McCaffrey to his right. Going to do a little pass to McCaffrey to the side. McCaffrey cuts inside. Gets about 3 yards on first down. Play clock and the actual clock is winding down. 2nd and 7 for the 49ers. Niners, we have timeouts to use. And we do use a timeout with 29 seconds to go in the half. 2nd and 8, they're calling it. Let's see how we want to do it. We have 1 timeout remaining now. Let's go. One timeout remaining in the half. DJ Jean says, go Niners. Let's see. Wow, December 3rd, I'm going to Philly to watch Niners and Eagles, says Lisa. That's awesome. Earl says, fan since the 70s. I'll take that with a large shake. Please stop commentary early before the call. Here we go. 2nd and 8. 30 seconds to go in the half. They added on an extra second. 2nd and 8. Purdy and shotgun. Snap is away. Looking. Rolls out to his right. Just has to throw the ball away. Incomplete. Under heavy pressure, and did he get rid of the ball before his knee hit the ground? That was a good rush there by 44. I think his knee was down. I think that's going to be a sack. I think that's going to be a sack. I think that's going to be a... Ooh, that's close. This angle would be better. But I think that's going to be a sack, unfortunately. Yeah, his knee is down and he still has the ball in hand, unfortunately. Are they going to say intentional grounding? Yeah, I think that's a sack. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Not great. That sucks. That really sucks. What a bummer, man. What a bummer. Yeah, that looks like his knee's for sure down. So that would then be, and I'm assuming they would then call a, does the QB have to be touched down? I think that he was touched down. Like a Jaguar defender kind of hit him, right? And that's what kind of the issue was? If I'm not mistaken, isn't that what we're kind of the issue is here? They're really taking a long look at this because maybe they have to factor in because he was out of the pocket, but did he get, because if his knee is down, then there's no way it can be intentional grounding. So that would be a sack. Wow, yeah, they're taking a long look at this. Is grounding better than a sack for us? I don't think so. Grass is away. So they're going to say 3rd and 19, but they're still, the official is still, because if it's a sack, it wouldn't be 3rd and 19. It would be less than that. It'd be like 3rd and maybe 14, but then the clock would be moving. So we'll have to see what the call is here. They're making the call. The QB can take a knee without being touched. Yes. Either way, it's not good. Either way, it's not good for the Niners. However, we still have the ball. Right. So there's 26 seconds left in the half. It's 3rd and 19. I think what you do here, if you're the Niners, I think you just run the ball because you're not realistically, without making a huge, taking a huge risk. So there's 16 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 19. I think you just run the ball, stay in bounds. You force Jacksonville to use a timeout. Maybe you get some yards on a quick pass, or it's empty backfield for Purdy. Snap is away. It's going to be a quick pass here to McCaffrey. McCaffrey just leaps and gets maybe 6-7 yards. And I think they're just going to let the clock wind down to a couple of seconds. It's 4th down. We're going to call timeout. Then we're going to kick a field goal. Yeah, then we would just kick it. Yeah, so I think the Niners are going to line up for a field goal. We got to maybe it's 4th down. There's 3 seconds left. We used our final timeout of the half. So if we can get this field goal, go into the half 13-3, that would be huge. I would absolutely take that. Of course, I would have much rather 7 points, but I mean, if you can make it a 2-possession game, plus we get the ball to start the second half. So we have Jake Moody out now, lining up to kick the field goal. Come on, 35-yard field goal attempt for Moody. Let's go. Let's go, Jake. And the Jaguars call a timeout. So they're going to try and ice the kicker, which why not? Because look, Jake Moody has been inconsistent. I think that's fair to say. So why not? Why not try and just throw a little wrench in the plans of the 49ers? It's not guaranteed he makes it. That is for sure. Moody's going to keep you on your toes. That's for damn sure. 3 is something. Would love to see the double pump fake from Seattle last year. That would be interesting. Come on. Let's go, Moody. Let's just get into the half. Let's go up 13-3. Come on. Let's go, Moody. How many timeouts can they call? Just one. You can't call back-to-back timeouts. So the Jaguars still have one timeout left. but they can't call another one. You can't call a timeout and then another timeout. They're talking to Kyle Shanahan about something, and he doesn't seem super happy. I don't know what they're talking about here. Are they saying the timeout didn't get called in time, or? Doug Peterson doesn't look happy either. Because I don't have the volume on, guys, so I can't hear what the announcers or anyone's saying. But neither sideline looks happy, and I just can't even imagine what the deal is. They just called a timeout to try and ice the kicker. I mean, if anyone, can someone in the chat drop in like why Shanahan and Doug Peterson both look unhappy with what happened? Because I don't know. 35-yard field goal attempt for Jake Moody. Snap is away, kick is up, and Moody just gets it in. It's good, but it just got in. Holy moly, that was close. And that's going to be halftime here, and he just by inches got that inside the upright. I'm just going to move this to the third quarter. And it's 13-3. That's good. Good job, Jake Moody. I mean, look, I'll take it. It wasn't pretty, but I'll take it. Guys, I'm going to be right back momentarily. Going to get me a little water. Bear with me. I will be back momentarily. 13-3. Niners lead the Jaguars at halftime. Niners, we get the ball to start the second half. I'll be back in just maybe a minute or two, and we're going to talk about the first half. Alrighty, we are back. Let's go. Just got my phone charging. Not really. Okay, so here we go. Let's get back to some of the comments here. Cato says, what did I say about shaving years off of my life? I'm assuming we're talking about Jake Moody. Yikes, we just got that inside the upright, and that was a close one. Holy moly. I'm not feeling super confident in Jake Moody after that. Hopefully, look, if we can come out in the second half and just, if we can put up a touchdown, 20-3, what will be ideal is if we can have a touchdown drive, but take off like 7 minutes off the clock, really shorten the game. That would be awesome. But if we can get a touchdown, we can then make it a 3-possession game, which would be huge. We got all the water, everything. Love to see it. All the water emojis, the Brita filtered water. Not really in the moody to put up with Jake Moody, says Beige. I like that. Louis Betancourt, Moody is looking like he's struggling on the shorter kicks. Yeah, there's something about it. Great taste versus Les Villing. Mary Martell says, we cannot count on Moody. Moody struggles full stop, says Claire Hayward. He's been struggling. LS says, we need Robbie back. Yeah, I mean, look, I wouldn't say no. And Cato gifts a membership, and the membership goes to Reggae Shark. Love to see it. Thank you so much, Cato, for gifting a membership, and congrats to Reggae Shark for getting the gifted membership via Cato. Thank you so much for all the support on the stream, for hanging out and watching the game, for that we got the super chats, we got the memberships. Love to see it. Shout out to Cato in the chat, everybody, and congrats to Reggae Shark. Let's go. Let's go. 100% Claire. Darp says, man, the right side of our line is why Purdy can't throw and causing us to be rushed. You're right. The right side hasn't been great. Burford has had a lot of issues with penalties. McKivitz has had a tough go of it as well this season. He's had some good games too, but hasn't been perfect. And no offensive lineman is. But yeah, the right side is a little tricky. I really expected, and I'm sure the coaching staff expected too, that a guy like Spencer Burford would take a big step forward. That hasn't really happened. I don't think he's been awful, but he hasn't been good. I'll put it that way. I think he's been okay is what I would say. Tennille Covington says, I'm about to get on the phone with Robbie. Yeah, someone needs to. Mick E says, it does look like Moody struggles with the short kicks. Yeah. Joe Rosadini says, penalties are killing us on offense. You're right, and they're backing us up. Ayuk had the offensive pass interference, which was just so unnecessary, but, it's only Ayuk can blame himself on that. So it's no one else's fault. That's not Kyle's fault. That's not Purdy's fault. But it is one of those things where the penalties are a killer. If you get a holding penalty or a pass interference or anything like that, it just screws you. And that's just the way it is. You got to be disciplined. Bingo 248 says, kind of sad no run for Mason. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Mason is a really good running back. He's looked really good in our system. And why he's not, I don't know. My only possible explanation is the fact that maybe we're waiting to have, like, down the road, like throughout as the season continues, that we want to, once teams are a bit more banged up, the weather gets colder, that maybe then you're saving him for that. But I don't see why you don't give him 5-6 handoffs a game. Doesn't make any sense to me. Niners can get a penalty to move the ball back when Moody kicks. Cato Chang, yeah, shout out to Cato for that. That's awesome. Thank you, Cato. Burford is booty. Kyle's offense looking trash right now, obsessed with CMC. That's not necessarily a terrible thing, but I'd like to see us maybe get the ball in Debo's hands a little bit more. I'd like to see us go back to George Kittle. But also I just want to see us run the ball. We just got to run the ball. We've been doing a good job of it, whether it's McCaffrey, Mitchell, Mason, the 3Ms. Let's go. Cato says, imagine Purdy behind the Eagles O-line. Yeah, any quarterback would be a lot better behind that Eagles. The Eagles offensive line is really good. And that's something that we just haven't really done. We just haven't prioritized the offensive line. Look, of course, we traded for Trent Williams when Joe Staley retired. That's awesome. In the second round, we drafted Aaron Banks. But outside of that, we just haven't invested anything super meaningful in the O-line. And sometimes that's showing. Beige says, Dear Niners, for Christmas, can we get more points? Be okay with that. Didn't Gold get signed on with another team? Says Pitties, and Pitties, good to see you here. Gold did not get signed to another team. He worked out for the New York Giants, but they didn't sign him, is my understanding. Christian says, still better than McGlinchey. McGlinchey, yeah, he's just, I feel like McGlinchey was good his first couple of years, and then it just got worse and worse. Why is Mason in the doghouse? Couldn't tell you. Mitchell, not 2021. No Gold, not even playing right now. Yeah. Lewis says, if not having a great O-line is hurting the 49ers, then start drafting some O-line instead of trading picks away. Look, we still have, if we look at the draft, the 2024 draft, and of course we know trade deadline's passed, and unless we make a trade before the draft, but we have our first, second, we have our own third round pick. We traded a comp pick that we're actually going to have 2 third round compensatory picks. We traded one of those for Chase Young. So we still have our own first, second, and third. We have a comp pick a third round comp pick, and we have other picks later. So a lot of draft capital. Let's see. And hear me out, Kyle is blind, just don't know Mason is on the team. Maybe, I don't know. I can't give you a good reason why Jordan Mason doesn't get at least 5-7 carries a game. I don't know why. Ben says, I think they want to use Mason as the second half guy, which I kind of like, but they don't always use him enough. Yeah, that's right. Right tackle from Alabama. Let's see. Rundown production. So, Shifty, what are your thoughts on Chase Young joining the 49ers? I thought the trade itself was awesome. I thought it was a really good trade because we only gave up a third-round comp pick, which we got. So we got comp picks because DeMeco Ryans got hired as a head coach. Rand Carthen got hired as a GM to the Titans. And then did something else? But anyways, because we lost 2 in-house personnel and they're minorities to positions of GM and head coach. So we end up getting like 2 comp picks. And also Mike McGlinchey and Jimmy Garoppolo signed their big contracts. So I think we get one from Mike McGlinchey. But I think the trade was awesome because we still have a third-round pick and another third-round comp pick. So we really didn't give up much. And a third-round comp pick is basically a fourth. But also with that is that we're only paying Chase Young in the salary cap. We're only paying it's like $800,000. It's like $800,000 for the rest of the year. We're not paying him like $5 million. So he's not costing us much, which is good because we want to roll over a ton of this year's money to next year, which can allow us to maybe sign Brandon Ayuk to a long-term deal. So we're not paying him much. We didn't give up much to get him. And he's had an impact so far. We've seen that. So it's so far so good. I like the trade a lot for Chase Young. Mr. Joe. And we have Justin Jackson subscribed. Thank you so much, Justin Jackson. I appreciate that. Mr. Joe says, why doesn't Mason play? I mean, that's $1 million question right there, really. Wish I had a good answer for you, but I don't. We're also up to 2815 subscribers. Why do I keep moving this freaking thing? This is really annoying me. So we're up to 2815 subscribers. So thank you to the 2 new subscribers to the channel, Justin Jackson being one of them. Awesome. Thank you so much. I don't know why Mason doesn't play. It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me. Reggae says our field goal kicker is better than me. Yeah. Look, I think Moody's a decent kicker, but just inconsistent. Chase will be a great addition and Andy says if he stays fit. I hope so. I hope he can because that's been his issue in his career. He was a defensive rookie of the year. Chase Young, I think he's a very good player. His health was the big issue. So if he stays healthy, that's a massive addition and just part of the rotation of edge rushers that we have. Louis Betancourt, I would use all the RBs like the 2019. Yeah, that 2019 team. I mean, we had Tevin Coleman. We had Raheem Mostert. Who else did we have on that team? I'm trying to think. Back in 2019, that was after Alfred Morris, wasn't it? I'm trying to think who else was on that 2019 running back. Chase will be a great addition. Yes, he does not block Mason. I mean, maybe you use him when you're running the ball or, I just don't see why you wouldn't. I think that, get him out there 5 times a game, run the ball. He's physical, especially later in the game when bodies are getting tired. There you go. Cato says they always say Mason can't pass block, read options very well, which may be true, but the answer for that is just run the ball with him and not be fancy. That's true. And also, Breida, that's right. How could I forget Breida? Good call. Breida was really good. He had remember that run against the Browns on Monday Night Football? That was awesome. Yeah, Breida was good for a while. But I think with Mason, but you have to give him some reps in terms of pass blocking. Maybe you don't do that in crazy key situations, but if he has to get better at it, of course, during practice and whatnot, but he does have to get some game experience doing it too against other teams. That's how you get better. So up 10 going into the second half. Let's do this, says Beige. Hell yeah. Yeah, the cheetah. So Cato says touches for the 49ers in the first half. McCaffrey 12, everyone else 10. Yeah, we got to spread the ball around more. That's for sure. Danny Gray is useless. Yeah, Danny Gray is on the team, but geez, we definitely don't use him. I wonder who the Chiefs will be playing in the Super Bowl, says DJ Jean. That's a bit presumptuous. I think that the Ravens are probably the best team in the NFL, but that's just me. Beef says, woo, just came on. Love these scores. Let's keep this going. And the second half is starting right now, folks. The Jaguars kick it away, and it's going to be a touchback. So the 49ers, we will have the ball 1st and 10 at our own 25-yard line. Let's go offense. Let's go. So Purdy in the first half, 11 for 17, 130 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Yeah, Ravens I think are probably Ravens can't meet the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, but in the AFC Championship game, possibly. 1st and 10 Niners, Purdy behind center, McCaffrey in the backfield. Use check motions out wide. We fake the handoff to McCaffrey. Purdy rolls out to his right, throwing it downfield. Going to be caught. Deebo Samuel picks up 9 yards. Nice play on first down. Little fake the handoff, roll out to the right. Deebo's open, pickup of 9. Now the whole playbook is open. We can do whatever we want here. 2nd and 1 from our own 34. Will Arias says, let's go Niners. From Oklahoma, is it? Hell yeah. The Sooner State. All right, Pam Oliver, you got yourself more than enough screen time. Let's get back to the game. Purdy behind center, McCaffrey in the backfield. 2nd and inches, they're calling it. Snap is away. Purdy looking to throw. Does throw it downfield. Caught by Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. Let's go. George Kittle. Let's go. Kittle touchdown, baby. 66-yard touchdown. George Kittle. Let's go. Let's go. Purdy in the pocket. Maybe going to get sacked. Launches it up for Kittle down the sideline. Caught Kittle and runs away. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle high step into the end zone. Let's go. Let's go Kittle, baby. Let's go. Shades of 2018 for George Kittle. Let's go. What a start. Hold is up, kick is good from Jake Moody, and the score is 20-3. Let's go Niners. What a start to the second half. Purdy, 66-yard touchdown pass to George the Animal Kittle. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Bingo says you're on delay. I can't help it. That's just how it is. And you guys are seeing my reactions to you guys see my reactions. It's going to come in seconds and seconds after it. So, but let's go. Let's go. Come on. That's how you start the second half. Come on. Let's go. Big time right there. We're up to 2817 subscribers. We're marching our way, folks, to 3,000 subscribers. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like the stream. George Kittle, let's go. Come on. Yeah, way to stand in there, Brock Purdy. That was not an easy play. Huge throw from Brock Purdy to George Kittle. Kind of launched. You know what play that reminded me of? If you guys remember the very first game of the 2021 season against Detroit when Jimmy threw it up for Deebo Samuel and then Deebo caught it and ran for a touchdown? That's exactly what it reminded me of. If you guys remember, yeah, it was week 1 at Detroit against the Lions. That reminded me of that. Beat the Jaguars. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Huge play right there. Come on. That's how we do it, baby. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Na, 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 na. Shifty is always so reserved, never lets the full shot loose. I wonder if if I was at the stadium, DJ, I'd be yelling and screaming. If I was at a bar watching it, I'd be yelling and screaming. I just don't want to be yelling and screaming in the building too much, you know. Let's go. Let's freaking get it. Awesome, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Ozzy says 13 plus 85 equals 6. Love to see it. Love to see it. Mr. Joe says Purdy double clutch it and threw it. Sometimes you got to give your playmakers a chance. Sometimes you just got to give your playmakers a chance, and you threw it up, and George Kittle, made a great play, saw it into his hands, had a little bit of separation, and that's a big touchdown. Come on. Let's go. And Moody kicks the ball away here. Dope jersey. Thank you, Bingo. Kicks the ball away. It's going to be a touchback for the Jaguars. Turnover time, says Christian. Thank you, Bingo, for the... Oh, yeah. I love this. I love the 75 anniversary patch. I love the retro jersey. Kittle. Love it. Now my prediction is looking realistic, says Strictly Passion. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, a turnover now would be so big, right? If we can get a turnover, that would be awesome. Debo's pumped up. 1st and 10 Jaguars. Lawrence in the shotgun, back to his left. Fakes the handoff. Under pressure, gets sacked. Cleveland Farrell gets the sack. Cleveland Farrell, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's go. Cleveland Farrell. Good pressure by Hargrave up the middle. Hargrave almost got the sack, and Cleveland Farrell takes him down. Yes, let's go. Come on. Let's go, Niners. 2nd and 15 for the Jaguars. Lawrence in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers down low, 1 up top. Come on, defense. Snap is away. Lawrence got time looking downfield. It's going to be caught by Calvin Ridley. Going to be maybe 2 yards shy. Interesting that you have Ambry Thomas on the outside and Lenore working inside. But Ambry Thomas on the outside with Calvin Ridley, and decent coverage there. Maybe about 3 yards shy of the first down. I think it'd be about third and... They're calling it 3rd and 4. I thought he was caught at maybe about 3 yards shy, but 3rd and 4. Can the Niners defense force a 3 and out? Let's go. Need to update members. Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you, John. I will momentarily. Thank you for that, John. And thank you for gifting the membership, too. Snap is away. Throws it down. Caught Christian Kirk in a big gain into 49er territory. Damn. Big gain right there. And that was Lenore in the coverage. Up to the 49ers, maybe 45-yard line. Huge gain down the field. Lawrence had some time on that one. Kirk on the day, 4 catches, 64 yards. At the Niner 43, Lawrence in shotgun, back to his left. Snap is away, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left. Got plenty of room and time. He should just run for it, and he does, and ends up getting about maybe 4 yards on the play. Dave Thomas asks, is Bosa in? I'll have to get a look at it again. I think I saw him on 1st or 2nd down. Yeah, Lawrence had just time, and then he just good. I mean, it was a good call by Lawrence just to kind of tuck it, run a little bit, maybe gets 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. You should wear that jersey all season long. Nah, maybe I should. Not a bad call. Not a bad call. And they hand it off to 25 Johnson, who gets about 5 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up for the Jaguars. There's about 11 minutes to go. Bosa is out there, by the way. Bosa's out there. But 3rd and 1. John Reed. It was Ozzy Manjarez who got the gift of membership. So huge shout out. Thank you so much, John Reed, as well. I kind of got lost track of that in the celebrating, but thank you, John Reed, for gifting the membership to Ozzy. I appreciate that. 3rd and 1, Lawrence in the shotgun, back to his left. Niners a 4D lineman down. Hufanga's near the line of scrimmage. Ambry Thomas playing up close. Snap is away. Lawrence getting chased, and he just throws intercepted. intercepted. It's Hufanga, intercepted. Bosa chasing down Lawrence, throws an errant pass, and Ellis called it time for an interception, and it's picked off by Hufanga. And that was a play. In my preview, I said that Bosa needs to get pressures to force bad throws. He does that. And I said, who needs to make a big play? Talanoa Hufanga makes the big play. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Huge. And the Niners, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go. Ellis called it. Come on. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Houston is just dominating the Bengals right now, too. Love to see it. Come on. Hufanga, baby. Let's go. Ellis called it. We got the chain on. We got the turnover chain. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, Minnesota 24-3 over New Orleans. Pittsburgh 17, Green Bay 16, Tampa Bay 10-3 over Titans, Houston Texans 13-7 over Cincinnati, Baltimore 17-9 over Cleveland. Antonio says, yeah, defense is looking way better. Go Hufanga, let's go. 7 here shuts the game down. Chase Young is making a noticeable difference here, people. I think it's obvious. Wilkes on the sideline is a big difference. I mean, that's why I watch Shifty. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, they look like a completely different group out there, playing with so much more confidence. But exactly the two guys who needed to make plays on defense and who needed to step up this week, Bosa gets a sack and forces a fumble, recovers it. He forces that play right there where Lawrence has to throw it kind of as he's falling down. Throws it way off balance, and Hufanga, another guy, said he has to make some big plays, and he gets the interception. That's a big play right there. Let's go. I think they watched your video. I mean, probably not, but I'm just glad that, I was like, these guys are the guys who have to make some plays. Hufanga was, an all-pro last year, and he's kind of, I don't want to say he's been invisible this year, but he hasn't been as good as he was last year, so good to see him playing better. Remember, that was 3rd and 1, so great job by Bosa. And great job by the defense, too. Yeah, Wilkes on the sideline. Maybe that's something that the defense just feeds off of. I mean, when you think back on all these guys on defense, like, Sala and D'Amico, always super pumped up. Maybe they kind of feed off of that. That could be something. There could be something to it. So, Niners, we have the ball, 1st and 10 at our own 42. Purdy and shotgun snap is away. Handed to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets maybe a yard on the play. Maybe a yard. Shifty, guess who tackled Huff after the pick? I don't know, actually. Was it Trevor Lawrence? Mooney looks good. That penalty was BS, says Joe. I agree. That penalty was a bad penalty called against Mooney. Mooney has been getting himself too many penalties this year, and a lot of them were fair, but that one was a terrible call. And then, at the next kind of timeout, I will put up Ozzy on the leaderboard via John Reed with the gifted membership. 2nd and 9, Purdy behind center, looking to throws it out. Going to be caught by Debo, and he's going to get maybe 4 or 5 yards on the play, so 3rd and very manageable coming up. It was Lawrence after being hit by Bosa. That can't have been pretty Lawrence doesn't want to be taking hits, doesn't want to be having to make tackles either, Can't stand the weather out here. I put on a hoodie and let's go. Come on, 3rd and 4. We're up at midfield. Man, if we can just control the clock here, that would be awesome. Come on, let's get a first down here, folks. Let's go. Purdy and shotgun, empty backfield. 3 receivers down low. Snap is away. Purdy under pressure. Makes guys miss. Ends up getting sacked on the play and takes a hit to the head. But there was nothing like crazy intentional or anything by it. But it's going to be 4th down. So no first down, unfortunately. Eventually, Trayvon Walker got him down. That play looked... McKivitz, the right side of the O-line just didn't have it together, really. Burford and McKivitz really... That was maybe a horse collar, and then he gets hit in the helmet. So I don't know. But they're saying 4th down, and unfortunately the chain comes off now. But I thought maybe a horse collar, maybe hitting the helmet. And Kyle Rector with the $20 donation. He says, we need a CMC touchdown. Keep the streak alive. Thanks again for the great stream. Let's go. Thank you so much to Kyle Rector. Let's give a huge shout out to Kyle in the chat with the $20 donation, the super chat. Let's go. And let me update this while I have a moment. Thank you so much to Kyle. Appreciate you, man. That's super kind and generous of you. And then the latest member, let me add in Ozzy and Festlife via John Reed. Thank you so much, guys. And I think the membership now is going to be up to 25. If my numbers are right. Yeah, it looked like a potential horse collar tackle. And then also he got hit in the helmet too. So I just hope he's okay. But yeah, huge shout out to Kyle. And thank you, man. Thank you for being here. And I love doing these streams. I just have so much freaking fun with them. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it too. But yeah, Joe, you're right. Another wasted drive after a big turnover. So the turnovers, although good because where they were on the field, it actually prevented them from getting points. Still, we didn't really do anything with the ball. FYI, we're at 2818 subscribers, so thank you everybody there. Appreciate that. We have 173 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go. Let's go defense. Look, we were able to, at least we took a little bit of time off the clock, but that's not really a major concern right now. But the Jaguars are going to have the ball now. 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line after the punt from Wisnowski. And yeah, just I would have liked to maybe run the ball a little bit more, to be honest with you. You know, I would have, it was a nice play on 2nd down to Debo to get 3rd and manageable, but that the way the right side of the offensive line handled that pressure, just not good enough. Burford and McKibbitz were just clearly not on the same page at all. So you'd like to see them do a little bit better on the next drive, but it is what it is. You can't score on every drive. Another wasted down after our offensive line is frustrated. Yeah, the right side in particular. Kyle needs to be play better. I like to see Mason in there to pound up the middle, says Joe. I agree. Offense is being too cute. We basically just flipped the field a bit, so all cool. Yeah, look, we flipped the field. I'm totally okay with that, but and that's good, but still, on the day, Bosa only credited with half a sack. He is a forced fumble. He basically forced the interception too. So 1st and 10 Jaguars at the 15. 8.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Snap is away. Lawrence, quick throw here. Strike to Calvin Ridley, who I think he was tackled short of the 1st down marker. So pickup of about 8, I think. This overall is a good game, though. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I think Miami proved that you can score in every drive as long as you play Denver. That's true. I stand corrected, Ben. You are 100% right. 70 points. Unbelievable when Miami did that. Never really thought I'd ever see that in an NFL game. That's crazy. So it's 2nd and 1 here for the Jaguars at their own 24. Lawrence and shotgun, ETN to his right. They're probably just going to run it up the middle, I would think. Snap is away. He fakes the handoff. And he's under pressure, throws it downfield. Incomplete. Kirk is looking for a flag, but there was just a crazy throw. There was like 3 49ers in the area. Incomplete. 3rd and 1 coming up. Christian Kirk with Greenlaw in the coverage. Gibson was right there. And also Hufanga wasn't close. So not crazy about that throw right there, but there was no flag on that. I can't believe, what are the Jaguars doing looking for a flag there? That's crazy. There was nothing. 3rd and 1. Remember the last time on the last drive, they had 3rd and 1. We get pressure and they throw the interception. Lawrence in shotgun. They're going to hand it to ETN. He gets the 1st down and gets good yards too, up to the 32-yard line. Damn it. Christian says, Minnesota proved you can score every drive against us. It felt like they did, but it felt like they were just kicking field goals. But Yeah, that was frustrating. That was frustrating. Ugh. Jags getting cued all the short yardage situations. I mean, that's what they needed to do, and they executed it well. Just 3rd and 1, run up the middle, and they got it. They got good yards there. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars at their own 32. 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Snap is away. Lawrence got time. Time's kind of running out. Flipped up and incomplete. Wow, he was under pressure, dumps it off, and the ball just pops up in the air. And luckily, that was intercepted. We're also a little bit lucky because a Jaguar player almost came up with it. But 2nd and 10 coming up right now. And looking for ETN, couldn't catch it. Ball flips up and incomplete. So 2nd and 10, let's go. Let's go defense. We got Bosa out there. Looks like we got Armstead. Lawrence making the call. Chase Young is on the field too. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Dumps it off. Get him down. Lenore, you got to be better. They get about 6 yards on the play, but Lenore should have got him down maybe at the line of scrimmage. So Lenore kind of screwing up there a little bit. Not good enough from Lenore. Damn it, Lenore. You got to get him down. You're right, Mickey. Lenore just couldn't tackle right there. Come on. 3rd and 4 maybe? 3rd and 5 they're calling it. This is the chance here, defense. Let's make a big stop. Force them to punt. 6.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Lawrence and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers up top. Ridley down low. Snap is away. Lawrence throws it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag, and it's going to be on Mooney Ward, and that's going to be probably holding or pass interference. And so it's going to be 1st down Jacksonville. Niners got some pressure there. Chase Young was right there, and Bosa was there, but Lenore definitely holding. Yeah, that's a holding. And Ridley just celebrating. Damn it. So that's a 1st down, Jacksonville. They're calling a personal foul on Bosa for hitting Lawrence late. So that's even worse. I hate roughing the passer. Most of the time it's stupid. That was stupid in terms of what could Bosa do? I mean, they show it in super slow motion. Then it looks like, oh, he has all the time in the world. His momentum is taking him. Garbage call. Anyways, 1st down for Jacksonville at the Niners 48. Lawrence fakes the handoff. Throws it downfield. Caught. Is that a catch? Christian Kirk down to the 10-yard line. That's going to be 1st and goal. Lenore getting picked on in this game. Probably Lenore's. Yeah, that is a catch from Christian Kirk. Yeah, at the 9-yard line. So 1st and goal Jacksonville. They hand it off. Or do the Niners are the Niners challenging that? The Niners are challenging that, but I think that's not a good challenge. I think that's clearly a catch. Yeah, I mean, Niners are challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch. But I think that's a catch by Christian Kirk. If it is going to be ruled a catch, then it would be 1st and goal for the Jags at the 9-yard line of the 49ers. If it's no catch, then we'd take it all the way back to the 48. Who is in a quarter? Oh, never mind. That's Tampa Bay. Houston dominating the Cincinnati Bengals. And the Ravens doing their thing here. Again, Odell Beckham scores a touchdown against the Browns. So the Ravens just continue dominating this year. Too close to tell? Yeah. I think that's a catch, though. I would be stunned if they overturn that. If it's too close to tell, then you got to kind of keep it with what it was called on the field, right? Like you can't really go back on that. It's a catch, yeah. Makes sense to me. I mean, in the Niners, you lose a timeout, you lose one of your challenges, but yeah, that was not, I don't think that was the best challenge, but it was maybe worth it. If you're not 100% sure It's a 39-yard gain, so it's a big play. So there's nothing wrong with wanting to go and just take a look at it. Nothing wrong with wanting to take a look at it. We just got to try and hold him to 3. He was under some pressure, but he did have a lot of time back there. To me, that is a catch, but so we'll see. But look, if you can hold him to 3 here, first and goal. How is Demo getting cooked all of a sudden? Yeah, it's you're right. It's he's not having a great game. And Mooney Ward, he had the great pass breakup in the end zone, but that was an egregious holding. But either way, even if he didn't hold Ridley, that was a roughing the passer, apparently, according to the NFL anyways. Silly. But if we can, got to hold him to 3 here. If you hold him to 3, still a 2-touchdown game, and we get the ball, that's kind of best case scenario here. Come on, defense. Let's go. Let's step up. Call stands. Yep, call as rightfully so. But I do, and that's a good point, Mickey, to think of it as, just think of it as a timeout. Let the defense kind of get reset, and you maybe had a shot at winning the challenge. But, so not a terrible call. But first and goal from just inside the 10. Lawrence and shotgun, empty backfield. 4 down linemen for the Niners. Snap is away. Lawrence looking. Throws it for the end zone. And incomplete. Looking for Calvin Ridley. Ambry Thomas on the coverage. Pretty physical there was Ambry, but I think that you might even rule that catch as almost not even catchable. He was so far off. Good job on first down by Ambry Thomas. Let's go. Yeah, Oliver's not out there at all. So they're kind of going for Ambry on the outside and Lenore on the inside. Second and goal from inside the 10. Lawrence and shotgun. ETN to his right. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Looks, throws, catch by Kirk down to the 6-yard line. Ball comes out! Ambry Thomas has it! And he still has the ball and he's running. I don't think the play is over. Ambry Thomas is running for the end zone. Ambry Thomas, I think it's a touchdown. And he gets tackled super late by Lawrence. They're saying touchdown. Ambry Thomas. Christian Kirk fumbled the ball. Ambry Thomas comes up with it. And I think he ran it back for a touchdown. We got to see this again. Ball comes out clearly. Ambry Thomas gets it. Does he stay in bounds? And that's a touchdown, I think, 49ers. The Jaguars kind of gave up on it, but Ambry Thomas forces the fumble. He kind of looks like he's going to stay down for a second. Ozzy, you may have not a pick 6 necessarily, but just as good. And what's the call here? Are they lining up for the... So essentially, here's what happened. Lawrence quick throw out to Christian Kirk. Also, Lawrence should be flagged for a roughing. That was way late. And that's a touchdown 49ers! Touchdown 49ers, baby! Christian Kirk fumbles the ball. Ambry Thomas rips the ball out. Clearly out. And then Ambry Thomas recovers it. I think half of the players on the field thought the play was just dead or over. And Ambry Thomas just picks it up and runs all the way down. And that's a massive play right there. Absolutely game-changing. But look at this tackle way in the end zone so late by Trevor Lawrence. I hate that's such a bad. I think Trevor Lawrence should be flagged for that. Touchdown 49ers. Let's go Ambry Thomas. Ambry Thomas. He was the originator for the butt counts. Ambry Thomas. Let's go. What a heads up play. And Steve Wilkes there giving him props, and as he should. Let's go. Let's go. Refs are trash. What's the call here? Oh, they haven't given him a touchdown? What? Are they saying that he gave himself... So it's not a touchdown. Ugh. Are they saying that he kind of... Basically, because Ambry Thomas, when he recovered the fumble, he was on the ground for a few seconds. And I think what they're saying is that he gave himself up, so the play is over. Okay, so no touchdown. We have the ball, though, so it is a fumble. But no touchdown. Come on. That would have been such an epic play. Thank you, John Reed, for gifting a membership to Beige Noir. John Reed, you are one. You don't. So for the next touchdown, John, don't even feel like you have to, because I assume you gave it to thinking that we had the touchdown. But I think, if anything, there should be a tackle. There should be a penalty against Trevor Lawrence for that really late hit on Ambry Thomas in the end zone. So you got to. I think you should give 15 yards. What are they even saying here? Oh, all the Niner players are on the freaking... Niners coaches are on the goddamn field. Because everyone thought the play was over. Okay, so it's 1st and 10 for the 49ers. So I think when Ambry Thomas forced the fumble, he recovered it, and he was on the ground for a few seconds. So I think everyone thought the play was over. So the coaches and everyone came out in the field celebrating, and then nobody touched him down. But I think because he gave himself up, end of the play. 1st and 10, Purdy fakes the handoff. Actually, there's no there is Trent Williams out there. Purdy breaking tackles, somehow gets it off to McCaffrey, gets a yard. I think John Feliciano is out of the game. It looks like Jalen Moore is in at left guard, maybe. So it's a pickup of a yard there. I mean, either way, of course, I wish we had that touchdown. But either way, got to get the chain on because it was a turnover. But you get the turnover, so that's points off the board for Jacksonville. But I think Feliciano is, or maybe I have to look at, yeah, because Burford is there. No, that's just Burford. My bad. I was mixing up some players there. Somehow Purdy escaped getting tackled in the backfield, gets a 1-yard pass to CMC. Purdy looking to throws it to McCaffrey. I think that's incomplete. Yeah, incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. So this is our 3rd turnover, and so far we just can't do anything with it. And why aren't we running the football? Why aren't we running the football? I don't know. I can't tell you why we're not running the football. 4:20 to go. 4:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 9. I would be running the ball. I'd be giving it to Jordan Mason. Just crazy. Let's go. Purdy in the shotgun, McCaffrey to his right. Kittle and Jennings down low. Debo Ayuk up top. Snap is away. Looking to throw. Got time. Throwing it downfield. Caught Brandon Ayuk. Ayuk for a 1st down. Let's go 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Ayuk 1st down. Nice route there by Brandon Ayuk. Big time play right there. Huge throw. What a catch and throw. What a throw by Purdy. Ayuk on the day, 3 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown. Let's go. Okay, 1st and 10 Niners. We're at our own 41. Run the ball, please. Purdy behind center. Single back is McCaffrey. Snap is away. You hand it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey dances around. Only gets a yard or so on the play. Pickup of 1. 2nd and 9 coming up. That was big, though. Please tell us why they aren't running Kevin Schwinkendorf? I don't know. Great. What a play by Ambry Thomas, though. He's been criticized heavily. but in his time. But he's made some big plays for the Niners, and the play against the Rams in 2021 was massive, but that was a huge play too. So 2nd and 9. Niners changing up the formation completely. Empty backfield for Purdy. Kittle, McCaffrey, and Werner down low. Purdy throwing downfield. Caught George Kittle down the field. First down, 49ers. Let's go, Kittle. Come on. Come on. Let's go. George Kittle with a nice route there. Finds a soft spot in the zone. Bit of almost a hospital pass right there from Purdy, but Kittle goes up, grabs it, first down. Come on, let's go. 1st and 10, 49ers at the Jaguar 37-yard line. Snap is away. They hand it to McCaffrey. Cuts inside. McCaffrey making guys miss. First down, McCaffrey. Down to the 22. So nice gain there by Christian McCaffrey. Great to see that. You love to see that, Christian McCaffrey. 'Cause I'm CMC. I'm dynamite. CMC. Let's go. Up to the Jaguar 22-yard line. Come on, Niners. Let's go. 1st and 10. There's a minute and a half to go in the quarter. Purdy and shotgun. Mitchell to his left. Werner in motion. Snap is away. They do a little end around trickery to Deebo Samuel. Got blockers. Deebo. Touchdown 49ers, Deebo Samuel. Let's go. Incoming TD, says Andy Scott, and you're right. Let's go. Deebo. Let's go. That's Deebo looking like the old Deebo. There we go. Deebo time, baby. Little fake the handoff to Mitchell, end around there to Deebo Samuel. Great block by Jawan. Deebo making guys miss. And let's go, Deebo Samuel. Great to have you back. Extra point coming up here for Jake Moody. Snap is away. Hold is good. And kick is right down Broadway. 27-3. 49ers over the Jaguars. Let's go. Let's freaking go. And let me add a huge shout out to John Reed for all of those gifted memberships. You don't have to do any gifted membership here because I know you did the last one when we thought it was an Ambry Thomas touchdown. But huge, what a drive! Great to see. Great to see. Deebo Samuel. They're chanting Deebo in Jacksonville. Deebo. Deebo. Joe Burrow with a huge pass and a touchdown to Jamar Chase. So that is game on there in Cincinnati. That's a good game. So scoreboards around the NFL. Baltimore 24, Cleveland 9, Houston 20, Cincinnati 17. Niners we know the score here. Minnesota 27, 11 Saints. Pittsburgh 20, Green Bay 19, Tampa Bay 17, Tennessee 6. Let's go. Man, what a drive. I love that play call with Deebo. Worked like a charm. Worked like a charm. Worked like a charm. 2820 subscribers. Thank you to the new subscribers as well. Appreciate that. That 3rd and 9, Purdy to Ayuk. What a great play. Great throw. Great catch by Ayuk. Jags are Deebo fans. Run that clock. 49ers beating the Jaguars and the refs at the same time. Yeah, kind of. All right. 10 more points. You got to give me my props. I would, Earl. Absolutely, I would. Jeez. I mean, we might win this one, Shifty. We might win it. Let's go. And Tommy Huxley with the $2 super chat. The Jags play dirty, including Horseface. I know who you're talking about. I really Didn't like that tackle by Trevor Lawrence on Ambry Thomas in the end zone. That was so late, and it really should have been a flag. It would have been offsetting with because we had our players were all over our coaches were all over the field, but still. But what a great drive. What a great drive. So there's 1:20 left in the game. And we are kicking off to the Jaguars. Jake Moody kicks it away. And I'm going to move the ball in a second. It's going to be fielded at the 1-yard line. And going to be up to about the 23. So the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 23-yard line. Thank you so much, Tommy, for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that. Let's go. Nice. I love that's a throwback 2021 type play with Deebo Samuel for the touchdown. Nice run right there. I like the cleats too, the pink on them for Deebo. Very cool. Jaguars. Oh yeah, you're right. Jaguars have 3. How did I change that? Wait. That's weird. Because even on my thing it said 3. Yes, 3. Whoops. I was wrong on that. So 27-3, I fixed it, but thank you guys for calling me out. 27-3, thank you for calling me out. Let me just move this a little bit like so. 27-3. All right. Jaguars second and 9 now with 40 seconds to go at their own 25. Snap is away. Lawrence looking to throw. Throws it downfield. Incomplete. A lot of there's going to be a flag on the play on Ambry Thomas. Ambry Thomas, a lot of very physical right there with Calvin Ridley on the outside. And the one thing with Ambry Thomas is he has really good speed, so he really doesn't need to be doing that. And that actually isn't as much. That actually isn't as much contact as I thought. Okay, pass interference on Ambry. So there's 34 seconds left in the quarter. 185 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here. 27-3, 34 seconds to go. Now all the way up to the 48. Looks like the Niner player might be offside, Cleveland Farrell. Lawrence got time in the pocket, running out of time, and just incomplete, kind of throwing in the area of Evan Ingram. But he had a lot of time back there and just ran out of time. Randy Gregory eventually getting some pressure on him, but he had a lot of time back there, but just nobody open. So clearly some good coverage downfield. Thank you, Big Wave. Appreciate you, Tommy. That's awesome. Thank you. Jaguars were red hot before this week. And that's kind of why I was saying, even though both these teams are coming off bye weeks, it came at the perfect time for the Niners because we were just slipping and sliding everywhere. And the Jaguars, it came at a really bad time because they had momentum, 5 wins in a row. 28 seconds to go in the quarter. 2nd and 10 from their own 48. Niners trying to bring pressure. Lawrence sacked by Bosa. Lawrence gets sacked. Did I do that? Did I do that? Nick Bosa did that. Let's go. 3rd down coming up. Let's go, Niners, bye-bye. Great to see Nick Bosa on the stat sheet. That's 1.5 sacks today for Nick Bosa. Let's go. And that should do it for the 3rd quarter. Let's go. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're heading into the 4th quarter now. Come on, let's go. Bosa, 1.5 sacks on the day, forced a fumble, recovered a fumble, had the pressure on Trevor Lawrence that led to an interception. What a great game for Nick Bosa. Huge game for Nick Bosa. Great to have him. Great to have him back. Did I do that? Nick Bosa, baby. Let's go. Come on. It's going to be 3rd and about maybe 14 or so. 3rd and 15 for the Jaguars. So they have a long way to go, but they are probably in 4-down territory, just considering where they're at in the field, depending on what happens on third and long. We got a Colts fan in here. J.A. Finn says, happy to see the Jaguars get knocked down a peg. I don't care who does it. You know, look, the Colts are 5-5 on the year. If the Jaguars lose this that division could be somewhat all to play for. So just definitely if you're a Colts fan or if you're a Texans fan, I suppose even a Titans fan, you want the Jaguars losing this game. But there we go. Who knew Chase was the key to this defense? Man, it was a great pickup. Yeah, Chase Young. I think he's clearly made an impact. I'm helping to get pressure on Trevor Lawrence, and the defense is just playing good football. Defense is just playing really good football, so can't ask for more than that. Ozzy says, Nick Bosa sniffing glue because he is on point today. Need to lose the turnover chain? Yeah. We'll pop it off for now. Today was the ugliest win the Colts can claim. Oh, yeah, because that was in Frankfurt against the Patriots. That looked like, what was it, 10-6 or something? It looked like an awful game to watch. Those fans in Frankfurt are like, okay, so maybe we don't like the NFL after watching that. But Ambry is terrible. I think he just needs playing time. Remember back in 2021 when Ambry first started, he was getting beat left, right, and center against the Bengals at Cincinnati, against the Titans. He was getting beat all the time. But as he got more time, he was playing better and better and better. And I think he just needs playing time. He just hasn't had anything consistently. Was it last year he was injured for most of the year? But give him some reps and just let him improve and get out there. He's up against a good one in Calvin Ridley. So here we go. 3rd and 19 for the Jags. Lawrence, quick throw out here to ETN. He kind of stumbles over his own feet. Maybe gets about 5 yards. So that's going to be 4th and a mile. And we'll have to see what the Jaguars... Lawrence is staying out there. So Lawrence is staying on the field. Ellis says, hold on to that chain. You'll be putting it back on soon. I certainly hope so. 4th and 15, and they're going for it. I mean, I guess they kind of have to, considering it's still technically a 3-possession game, but 4th and 15, Lawrence and shotgun, ETN to his right. Let's see if we can get pressure. Hargrave is there. Lawrence hit as he throws. Intercepted. Ellis called it. Intercepted. Fred Warner, another interception, and Ellis called it. He called it. Ellis called it, and we got another interception. Fred Warner, baby. All pro Fred. Let's go. What a call right there. Javon Hargrave gets the pressure, and Lawrence is hit as he throws. Couldn't step into it at all. And one of the easiest interceptions Fred Warner will ever have in his career. And Fred Warner does a little, all pro Fred. Let's go. Let's go. Kyle Rector, thank you so much for the $4.99. I think Steve Wilkes is going to remain on the sideline from here on out. What a game. What a statement. Couldn't have said it better myself. Ellis, you called it. Wow. 1st and 10 49ers at the Jacksonville 40-yard line. Purdy behind center. Hands it to McCaffrey off the left guard. McCaffrey breaking tackles. 1st down pickup of 15. Let's go. And Cato with the gifted membership. And it's Tommy Huxley who gets it. Let's go, San Fran. And Rennie Smith, you also said it too. You were like, well, no, Rennie, you said to take off the chain, did you? But Ellis said, get that chain ready. And it was right. Let's go. We'll get you guys up on the leaderboard momentarily. No, I think Tommy was a moderator, not a member as far as I remember. 1st and 10 49ers at the Jacksonville 25. Purdy behind center, I formation. Snap is away. Handed to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets about maybe 3 yards with forward progress. We're going to do Kyle. We'll do ×2. And then we're going to do Tommy Hux and Reggae from Cato. Thank you so much, Cato, and thank you so much to Kyle. And congrats, Tommy, on getting the membership. 2nd and 7 for the Niners at the Jaguar 22. Purdy behind center. McCaffrey is the back. Fakes the handoff to McCaffrey. Throwing it. End zone touchdown. Use check. Let's go. Let's go. Brock Purdy to Kyle Use check. Let's go. Touchdown 49ers. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, let me just make this a little smaller. Bam. Touchdown 49ers. Purdy fakes the handoff to McCaffrey. Wide open downfield is Kyle Use check. Touchdown 49ers. Here's a statement game right here by the Niners going into Jacksonville. Extra point attempt coming up. Snap is away. Hold is okay, but Moody is perfect. And that's going to make it 34-3. Niners over the Jaguars. And this is an absolute whooping the Niners are putting on the Jaguars. Let's go. Use check. 12:40 to go in the game. Come on. Come on. Browns trying to make a game of it. Touchdown Kareem Hunt. Touchdown Kareem Hunt for the Browns. I did say take it off so you could put it back on. I see. Come on, Houston. CJ Stroud runs it for a touchdown, and the freaking Texans are doing great. Bones is so happy. Let's go, Bones. Let's go. Baltimore 24, Browns 17. Houston 27, Bengals 17. We know the score here. Minnesota 27, Saints 11. Pittsburgh 20, Green Bay 19, Tampa Bay 20, Tennessee 6. We want 40. Oh, I'd be up for that. I'd be up for 40. I'm always up for the Niners scoring 40 points. Let's go. And that was set up because the run on the previous play. McCaffrey got 15 yards on the run. Here, you do run what looks to be the exact same play, but Purdy keeps it, rolls around. Wide open is use check. Bam, touchdown 49ers. Let's go. Cato says, can't wait for Nick Wright tomorrow. Is CMC's streak ending today? Hopefully not. Hopefully not, but But what a game. What a dominant game for the Niners so far. You're getting sacks. You're getting turnovers. Purdy, is making big plays with his arm. Just what more can you ask for? The defense has made massive plays. Hufanga, the interception. Fred Warner has an interception. Ambry Thomas forces the fumble. It's just perfect. This is exactly what you wanted. Love me a bye break. This is exactly what we needed, says Chad Wilson. Great complimentary football. Hit a little slump, but bounced back. Absolutely right. Hold the Jags to 3. That would be awesome, J.A. Jags are not a last place team. Look, and the Jaguars are they're a damn good team, or Jacksonville. So, it looked 6-2, 5 winners of 5 in a row. They're at home. And the Niners just showing that when we play complimentary football, when we don't turn the ball over. But the big thing for me, it's the offense has been great, but the defense has really just been amazing. Big play after big play, sacks, turnovers. I mean, you can't expect this every game, but wow, they've been awesome. Moody kicks the ball away. It's going to be a touchback. So let me just move the ball here. So the Jaguars are going to have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 25, and there is 12:40 left in the game. They're hyping up the Pro Bowl. Ugh, the Pro Bowl is such a joke. The Pro Bowl needs to mean something. That's the issue. The Pro Bowl doesn't mean anything. That's why nobody cares about it, because it's meaningless and no one wants to play in it. It needs to mean something. Great job, brother. Thank you, Harold. Appreciate you. Man, yeah, if we can get a Christian McCaffrey touchdown, then I'd love it. So 1st and 10 Jaguars, 12:40 left in the game. Lawrence in shotgun. Looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. Throws it downfield. Incomplete. Good job there to Sean Gibson, the former Jacksonville Jaguar. Great play to break that up. Lawrence had all day back there in the secondary, clearly doing a good job, but Gibson just runs in there and swats it away. Good job to Sean Gibson. Love to see it. Javon Kinlaw out there getting some snaps. Love to see that too. Third, 34-3 Niners. We were just dominating. 2nd and 10 for the Jags. Lawrence throws it, batted down by Chase Young, I think. Or Javon Kinlaw. Javon Kinlaw getting it. Good job, Kinlaw. Is that a Blue Yeti mic? That is a Blue Yeti mic, J.A. Or this is a Blue Yeti mic. They just cut to the Ravens game for Cato. I don't blame them because this game is, they're way down. I'll sleep with a smile as my haters send me IG messages. I love that. That's awesome, Ozzy. 3rd and 10 for the Jaguars. Lawrence and shotgun back to his right. Ooh, that was maybe a false start on the offense. Take it back 5 yards, 3rd and 15. Great day for us, says Jacqueline. Yes, I 100% agree. I absolutely agree. I mean, we couldn't ask for anything better from like a game against a big time opponent who, they were, hey, grab that chain again. Oh, I got it ready just in case. But the one thing which I would like the Niners to clean up, and they just showed the graphic, is I'd like us to clean up on the penalties a little bit. When it's a close game, penalties can absolutely kill you. But 3rd and 15, Lawrence empty backfield, snap is away. Trying to dump it off here to Ingram, and Ingram's going to lose 5 yards. Dre Greenlaw with some great coverage. Dre Greenlaw, a loss of maybe 4 or 5. So 4th and a mile, and the Jaguars are just going to punt the ball away because it's 4th and maybe like 19. Great defense. We read the screen was coming. It's 4th and 20 after the great stop there. How much time is left in the game, says Frank. There's 12 minutes to go in the game. The punt is away. Ray takes it at the 26. Tries to cut up field, gets to about the 31. Pick up a 5 on the return. So the Niners will take over at the our own 31-yard line. Ayuk has a receiving touchdown. Kittle has a receiving touchdown. Juszczyk has a receiving touchdown. Debo has a running touchdown. I just want McCaffrey to get a touchdown. Keep the streak alive. But I do agree with Mick E here. Says, let's get Jordan Mason out there. Let's get Elijah Mitchell out there. It's in the word, says, I kept telling people this team will bounce back. Our secondary has got to stop getting burnt. And the interceptions. Well, yeah, look, we obviously needed to bounce back in a big-time way. There's no question about that. I think we clearly have done that, which is awesome. The Niners, I mean, if you look at the last 2 years, the second half of the season, we are just so much better than the first half. It usually takes things a little while to figure things out. I think the bye week came at absolutely, I would have wished the bye week maybe came a week earlier than we had it, but I'll take it. We're coming out, obviously firing on all cylinders. You look at the game next week against Tampa Bay, and I'd like to think that, that's a winnable game, not a gimme by any means, but if we can then move to 7-3 with the nuts and bolts of the schedule with the big 3 weeks after that, big time. Big time. So let's get to some more of the comments. Yeah, Christian GA says, it's a one-sided game. It absolutely is. Christian says CMC needs a TD. We absolutely do. Get McCaffrey his touchdown. Let's keep the streak alive. Who all has a pick 6? Nobody has a pick 6, unfortunately. Still time for us to get it, though. If there is anyone else called the score better than me, you're by far the closest, Earl, that I can think of. Fox just dumped the game for the Baltimore game. I'm annoyed, says Tennille. I understand why you would be annoyed. That makes a lot of sense. But I also understand why they're pulling the game, because this game is over. Niners have the ball. We're up by 31. There's 11 something to go. So I do think that we need to, as Cali Mike 49er says, I do think that we have to, let's get let's get Mason out there. Let's get Elijah Mitchell out there. Let's get, Ronnie Bell and all, let's get the backups some playing time. This is a game where you want to get them some snaps. Football and Splatoon says final score prediction. So it's 34-3. I'm going to say 37-10. I think that we'll maybe score a field goal and that they'll maybe have some garbage time touchdown. That's just my guess because I think the defense, we're going to pull our starters. So it is Elijah Mitchell out there who fights for a tough 5 yards on first down. Willie Snead is out there. So it does look like the Niners have pulled a number of starters, which I'm absolutely okay with. SF is averaging 9 yards per play. That's insane. All the Niner fans there are stoked. One kid got some gloves. I don't know whose gloves they were. Maybe George Kittle or someone. How on earth have almost beat the Jags but lost the last 3 so badly? Sometimes when we came off, just crazy how week to week in the NFL. Hand it off to Elijah Mitchell. Gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. And Ronnie Bell is out there. Ross Dwelly. Looks like pretty much, Trent Williams is now on the sideline too, which I'm absolutely okay with. Brock Purdy is out there, but it's going to be 3rd and 6, a loss of 1 on the second down play. McCaffrey still looks like he's kind of ready to go. So maybe Debo's out there now. So, Debo has been off for about a month, so they maybe want to get him some reps. But 3rd and 6. Purdy in the shotgun. Use check to his left. Snap is away. Throws it downfield. Wide open. Caught Ronnie Bell. Great job. Purdy to Ronnie Bell. Huge gain. And I think that's going to put Purdy over 300 yards. Nice throw. Great catch, too. Great job. Great route by Ronnie Bell. Huge gain right there. Nice catch. Ronnie Bell makes the catch, secures it, and tries to fight for more. And Purdy's day is done. Officially, Purdy is now on the sideline. They put in Sam Darnold. So Purdy is done. Great game for Brock Purdy. Sam Darnold in at quarterback. Snap is away. Hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to fight forward for about maybe 4 yards. 9:30 to go in the game. Brock Purdy's day is officially done. So that's awesome. Super happy with that. Yep. Joe says penalties were our only obstacle. Absolutely. Yeah, penalties. Exactly. You're dead right. Purdy finishes with 295 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. So there we go. Nice Bell. Niners are so great. I feel like the real story is why is Jackson. I think the Niners have forced the Jaguars to play badly, if we're being honest. 2nd and 7, 9 minutes to go in the game. Sam Darnold behind center, Mitchell in the backfield. Snap is away. They hand it to Mitchell. Mitchell's getting first down yardage. Pickup of about 8 or 9 on the play. There we go. Elijah Mitchell, and let's keep this clock running. 8:30 to go in the game. First down and 10, 49ers. We're going to be happy just to run the ball. High percentage plays, keep the clock moving. George Kittle today, 3 catches, 116 yards, and a touchdown. What a game for George Kittle. Love to see it. 8:20 to go in the game. Clock is moving. Darnold behind center. Werner in motion. Willie Snead is out there with Dwelly. Use check. And we hand it to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to fight for and fall forward. Gets about maybe 3 yards on the play. So 2nd and 7 coming up. Niners, we're obviously, and so am I, just very happy to just run the ball, chew up clock, let the time wind down, get the win. And all of our starters are pretty much coming out. Should let Purdy hang 60 on the Jags, says Ambo, and watch the sportscasters start changing their tune. Darnold is not trash. He just needed the right system. Steven says this one smells like a blowout. Absolutely. Absolutely a blowout. Let's go. Darnold behind center. The back is Mitchell. They pitch it down to Mitchell. Got some decent blocks, but the play really goes nowhere. Maybe a pickup of 1. So 3rd and 5 coming up. Chase Young. Now they're showing Chase Young, Nick Bosa, just the talent on this defensive line. And they finally played like it. They finally stepped up. And maybe I think for Bosa, getting Chase Young, just to have that camaraderie with the former teammate is going to really help him out. Forced to watch Dallas and the Giants as the game of the week. Yeah, the Giants with Tommy DeVito. Cato says, can't wait for the post-game speech from Brock. Hell yeah. So 3rd and 6, Darnold behind center. Snap is away, pitches it up left to Mitchell, who's got blockers. Only a pickup of about 1 or 2. So it's going to be 4th down. And the Niners probably going to send out their the field goal unit. There's going to be, by the time this field goal gets kicked, I'm guessing there'll be about 6 minutes to go in the game. Trevor Lawrence looking like he is ready to come back out onto the field. But my guess is all the Niners, especially the defense, I think you're going to see all of them come out of the game. You're going to see all the backups out there, and I am absolutely okay with that. So I think the Niners will just call time. Oh, they're actually going timeout. Did we call a timeout, or is there? I think we called a timeout. Man, really would love to see Mason. I really wonder why Kyle won't give him the ball. That's a good question, Joe. I don't know. I do think that we wanted to get Elijah Mitchell some playing time because he played, pretty much didn't play at all last season, hasn't really played at all this year. I just think they want to get him some reps because remember, Mitchell in 2021 was pretty darn good. How is there still 7 minutes left? It's AG says, bang, bang, Niner gang, let's go. Ryan DiNardo says, what are Chase Young's stats today? I'm actually not sure. I don't think he's had any, on the stat sheet, it might not show up, but I think he's had an impact for sure. Definitely a number of pressures, but looking really good. We're super stoked on that. Yeah, Gerardo Sanchez says, next game you got the Ohio State guys up against Baker Mayfield, and we know how that rivalry goes. 4th and 5, we're going for it. A little end-around trickery here to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey down to the 15, down near the 10. Let's go. First down 49ers, and I think Shanahan wants to get McCaffrey to keep his streak alive. Darnold fakes the handoff up the middle and then gives it to McCaffrey on an end around and a big gain right there. And McCaffrey is on the field. Let's go. 1st and goal, 49ers. I'm in Montana and both my Fox channels have the Minnesota-New Orleans game on, says Robert Bilger. 1st down, CMC. 1st and goal for the Niners. 5:20 to go in the game. And it's going to be a delay of game, or are they going to call a timeout? I think we call a timeout. 6th game this season with 100 scrimmage yards for McCaffrey. So just another great game for McCaffrey. Can we get McCaffrey another touchdown? Come on. Get him. Let's keep the streak alive. Come on. They want to give CMC his TD. Yep, absolutely. So right now, folks, that was the final timeout of the Niners. Play clock was winding down. They didn't want the delay of game. It is 1st and goal for the 49ers. First, McCaffrey, 17 straight games with a touchdown. He's tied for the longest streak in NFL history. Right here, McCaffrey can break the record for the most consecutive games with a touchdown. 1st and goal from the 10, I think. Yeah, it looks like maybe just from the 10-yard line. McCaffrey is out there on the field. Darnold in behind center, I formation. McCaffrey's the back. They pitch it up top to McCaffrey, and he gets about a yard or 2 on the play. After this touchdown, I'm out of here, says Earl. Come on, let's go. 2nd and goal. I think you maybe got to throw it because I think the Jaguars are going to be just ready for the run. From California says Rocco, never lost my hope. I never lost hope. I never thought that the team was – I think I still had a huge amount of confidence the team was a really good team and that we're a second half of the season type team. I was very disappointed to lose 3 in a row, but still. So McCaffrey is on the field. He's going to be in the slot now. 2nd and goal from the 9. Snap is away. Darnold, quick throw out to McCaffrey. McCaffrey breaking some tackles and gets down to about the 3-yard line. McCaffrey, I think we're going to go for it on 4th and goal too. I think it's 3rd and goal right now at the 3, but I think we're going to go for it on 4th and goal to try and get McCaffrey this touchdown. Earl is on the edge of his seat. Let's go. Come on, McCaffrey. 4 minutes to less. By the time the snap is off, there'll be less than 4 minutes to go in the game. 3rd and goal from the 3. This drive here, by the way, has lasted about 8 minutes. Darnold in shotgun, McCaffrey to his right. Willie Snead in motion. Snap his way. They hand it to McCaffrey. Gets nowhere. Loses a yard. So it's going to be 4th and goal from the 5. And I think you have to go for it to try and get McCaffrey his touchdown. So it's 4th and goal. And I think you're going to have to split McCaffrey out wide maybe. Come on, McCaffrey. Let's go. Let's get that touchdown. There's 3:15 left in the game. Clock is moving. McCaffrey is going to split out wide. He's kind of... Oh, the Niners are all over the place. McCaffrey split out wide to the right now. Come on. Snap is away. It's going to be incomplete. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Incomplete. They were looking for McCaffrey, and everyone knew where the ball was going. I wasn't crazy about that. I wasn't crazy about that play call. I would have tried to get McCaffrey maybe to like cut inside or something, but yeah. So the Jaguars, I mean, look, there's still kind of time for the Niners if we can force a 3-and-out or a turnover. But here's the thing. Here's what I love. I love the fact that it was 4th and 5. I love the fact that Kyle Shanahan went for it to try and keep the streak alive. And I think the players are really going to appreciate that. So there's 2:56 left in the game. And the Jaguars hand it off on 1st down. Get him down. Good tackle right there by 38. Who's that? So it's going to be no gain on the play. No gain. I feel like we just lost the game. Nah. I mean, look, McCaffrey looks like he's in good spirits. But hey, maybe next week we started a new streak for McCaffrey. Pickup of 1. And yeah, the Jaguars have pulled all of their starters. So look, if we can get a stop here, because they're going to have to run this 2nd down play. And then there's the 2-minute warning. So if we can get some stops. Snap is away. They are looking to throw over the middle. And it's going to be only a pickup of about 3-4 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning. So if we can get a stop here, the Niners would get the ball back. Hate that he let Sam throw it. Well, I didn't like the out route. I would have done maybe like a quick slant in or something. But look, wasn't crazy about the play call, but I respect the fact that we went for it. You know, that's all you can do, especially because the Jaguars knew it was going to McCaffrey. They knew it. So it was always going to be difficult. It's not like a regular, end goal to go where it's like everyone knows it's going to McCaffrey. So hate that he let Sam throw. Big Wave Tommy says it's time to put in the 3rd string. Let him have a few minutes of fun. Of course. And thank you again, Big Wave. Put the cheerleaders in now and call it a day. Maybe. I kind of want McCaffrey to try and get it, though. I kind of want McCaffrey to try and get, and Cato gifts another membership. Thank you very much, Cato, with a huge generosity. And James Hummel gets the gifted membership. Thank you very much. Oh, and the Browns fumble the punt return, and that's costly. And the Ravens then followed up with a touchdown, and that botched punt return just messed it up for the Browns. Jameis Winston in a quarterback for the Saints. What a crazy throw and catch. Wow, what a touchdown by the Saints. Jordan Love throws touchdown. Intercepted, never mind, by the Steelers. By the Stallers. And looks like the Steelers are going to get the win in Green Bay. Thank you so much again, Cato, for gifting the membership to James. And we're going to be up to 26 members, and I will add James to the leaderboard shortly. How's it going to look? We called timeouts up by 31. Well, we don't have any more timeouts. But here's the thing. It's the 2-minute warning, and it's 3rd and 5. So if we get a stop here, there'd be, about a minute? They would punt it, and we would maybe get the ball with like a minute or so left in the game. Now, I would be, depending on where we have the ball, I'd be surprised to see us go hell for leather trying to get a touchdown, but you never know. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and 5. And there's just, we're at the 2-minute warning, so you'd love to see McCaffrey get that touchdown. I have a lot of respect, though, for Kyle Shanahan for really going out of his way to try and make that happen. And let's do... Okay, here we go, folks. 3rd and 5. Snap is away. Dropped! It dropped! And that was dropped by Evan Ingram. So that's going to stop the clock. So there's actually about a minute 54, a minute 55 left in the game. 4th and 5. And the Jaguars... And it's C.J. Beathard, the former 49er, in a quarterback. And so the Jaguars are going to punt the ball away, I think. Are they? Yeah, they're going to punt the ball away. So they're showing, the camera is looking at McCaffrey. Oh, sugar. Punt is away and taken. Ronnie Bell gets up to the 35-yard line. So we actually have the ball at the 35 now. So you're telling me there's a chance for McCaffrey to keep the touchdown streak alive. You know what? Better to keep CMC on the sidelines. You remember the move? Yeah. I think that they probably keep McCaffrey on the sidelines unless we make some real progress on this drive. We'll see. No, they're just kneeling it out. And I think the Jaguars are going to be happy to not call any timeouts. That was probably they're just going to kneel it out. So the 49ers, we are going to get the win. The Niners win 34-3, absolutely dominating fashion. The Niners just kneeling it out. And the Niners, we are now going to move to 6-3 on the season. A massive win by the San Francisco 49ers. And it was really one of those, the entire team. And when you win by 34-3, obviously the entire team played pretty well. But we did it in just dominating fashion. The defense finally looking like the defense we expected, kind of reminiscent of that Dallas game. We were getting pressure on Trevor Lawrence. We had 5 or 6 sacks. We had multiple turnovers, 2 interceptions, fumble forced. The offense making big plays, 66-yard touchdown pass to Kittle, McCaffrey running the ball pretty well. But overall, the offense moving the ball efficiently. We didn't turn the ball over on offense. And look, the offensive line, especially Burford and McKivitz, they have some work to do. But you have to be incredibly happy with this performance. After losing 3 straight games, you get a massive win on the road against a very good Jaguars team and just absolutely dominating. What more can you ask for? Steve Wilkes probably going to stay on the sideline right now. You'd have to think moving forward, but overall couldn't be happier for the San Francisco 49ers, and super stoked on that. Let's get to some of the comments here. I think Kittle got one more. Got to step out. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your weekend too. Tennille, always great to have you here, Tennille. Browns actually making a game of it at 31-24. Bengals trying to make a game of it too with not much time left. And Tyler Boyd going to take it for a touchdown, it looks like. And Bengals going to, not a touchdown, but pretty close to it. Is this win going to make the 49ers in your top 5 teams in my power rankings, says Pities. I think the Niners, okay, so not much of a spoiler alert, the Niners will move up in my power rankings. There's absolutely no question about that. Will they be in the top 5? Well, you'll have to wait and see. Good seeing you all. Ozzy, great to have you here, buddy. And the Browns have tied it up against the Ravens. Wow. There's some crazy games going on around the league. Good win. Now Seattle needs to lose. Are they not on a bye week? No, who are Seattle playing? Bye teams are Chiefs, Dolphins, Ramsey. I wonder who Seattle are playing. I have to check that. How has your day been, Shifty? Says football and Splatoon clips. My day's been really good. I was off today, hung out with the girlfriend, and then we were hanging out for most of the day, and then I did this game. By the way, I am streaming. I am in Europe, so my time zone is way different than most of you guys, but I've had a really good game. We've had a really good game, and what a great day. Good call from Kyle Shanahan. The game is over, on to Tampa Bay. I agree, Gerardo. And look, I also think that it was awesome of Shanahan to really try and do whatever he could to get McCaffrey his touchdown. It didn't work out, unfortunately, but we did what we could. So, yet another great Shifty show, says Andy Scott. Always a pleasure to have you here, Andy, from York, England. Top of the evening to you, bro. Go and enjoy a beautifully poured Guinness. That does sound pretty tasty right now, I gotta say. When does Womack come back? Says Mick E. He has been practicing, and it looks like he should be back momentarily in like the next week or two. I'd like to see Sammy Womack get some play time. By the way, we're at 23 subscribers, so thank you to the new subscribers. And let's give a huge shout out to my man, Christian Medina, who's been with the stream for about 2 years, hanging out with Shifty's 49ers Talk. Shifty is far and away the best YouTube SF reactor and deserves much more than 3. Look, we're on the road to 3K subscribers. I appreciate all of you guys for being here, for hanging out. And just having a really good time, on the streams. Love all the interaction. Great to have everybody here. And you guys rule. So I will, of course, next week, we are going to be here. And we're going to be doing 49ers, Buccaneers. That's going to be one hell of a game. I can't wait for that. The Chase Young and Nick Bosa, there's no love lost with a guy like Baker Mayfield. They want to embarrass him, and hopefully we can do that against a Tampa Bay team that's they're coming off a good game here today. So, but hopefully the Niners we can do our thing. Huge shout out to Christian, my man, for always being here, and for the $4.99. Thank you so much, Christian. You are the man. We got Jamila Hill. Thank you. You're very welcome, Jamila. Thank you for being here. Stephen Brown says, Seattle playing the Commanders. That's an interesting game. Seattle against Washington. I think it's in Seattle. So, there we go. Look at your 141 Ronnie Lott likes. Thank you all for the likes, too. Sorry I didn't keep up with the likes on the stream, but thank you so much for that. And really appreciate all of you guys for being here. You guys rule. Love having you all here. We are, of course, as I said, we're going to be doing 49ers Buccaneers here next Sunday. 1 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be awesome. It should be another great game. And hopefully you all can be here for what should be another great time. And next week I will be having some beers. I'll have some beers with you guys while we're watching the game. That should be awesome. Gerardo says, cheers from Toronto, Canada. Great chat overall. Have a great, you too, Gerardo. And guys, stick around during the week. Come back and check out. We're going to be doing, probably on Wednesday, I will release my power rankings. I do bottom 5, top 10 teams. There's sure to be changes there, and I will ideally be able to do a preview of the 49ers-Buccaneers game, but absolutely 100% I will be here for Niners-Buccaneers next Sunday, calling the game. Hope you guys can all be here. Thank you so much for all the interaction. Love it. Appreciate the support. It means more than you guys could ever imagine. Thank you for all the monetary support from Kyle, Tommy, Strictly Passion, Football and Splatoon Clips, from Cato, from John Reed, and from Christian. You guys rule. Thank you again. I'm going to head on out of here. What a huge win for the Niners. I predicted the game to be 24-23 Niners. It was 34-3, dominating fashion. Great to see the defense play so well and the offense move the football. Purdy having a great game. And Nathan Woodham, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And stick around, guys, in the next week or so, because we're going to have videos coming out. Feel free to look back at my old videos too if you're curious to see what they look like. And I will be pick 6 incoming, says Mbohm 300. Love it. But thank you so much, guys, for all the support, for being here. Appreciate you all. I'm going to head on out of here. But before I go, you know that I always say 2 things. The butt counts. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Go Niners, 6-3, huge statement win in Florida. Let's get it. Thank you guys. Peace out. Have a great rest of your Sunday.